road of resistance, fighting not only against the Nigerian government, but against the world.
If you do not believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop.
Going to lower the flag of Nigeria and raise the flag of the United States of Biafra.
Tupu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu akpọta gị, ezi mmụọ niile nọ na Abia steeti, ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'Ụmụahịa, ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'Imo steeti, ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'Ekpe, ezi mmụọ niile nọ na Nkwere Ọlụ, ezi mmụọ niile nọ n'Imo gburugburu, akpọta m ụnụ. Ụnụ maara Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka ya ka mma abịa. Ngwa sogharịba na ebe ọbụla ọ nọ. Gabanụ njem n'ebe ọbụla ọ nọ, yie dịka uwe, yikwasị ya mmeri, fevọ n'iru ya, fevọ n'azụ ya. Emegidere m agha atụmatụ ọbụla bụ atụmatụ ọjọọ nke ndị zuu na-atụ n'isi nwatakịrị a. Echiche ọbụla bụ echiche ọjọọ nke ndị zuu na-eche n'ebe nwatakịrị a nọ. Emegide m ya na-eke, megide ya n'orie, megide ya n'afọ, megide ya n'afọ. A sị na taa bụ orie dotara ya ndụ. Ngọzi kachasị ngọzi niile n'ụwa bụ ahụike. Jehova nye arụ ike, mmeri n'iru ya, mmeri n'azụ ya, mmeri n'aka nri, mmeri n'aka ekpe. Ebe ọbụla ọ nọ, mmeri ka ọ ga-enwe. Ahịa ga-abụ mmeri. Ahịa ga-abụ mmeri. Ọ ga-emeri nwoke, ọ ga-emeri nwaanyị. O ji ọfọ na ana n'ije. O jiri nwoke ọfọ jere nwaanyị ọfọ, jere agadi ọfọ, jere obere ọfọ. Chinenye ndụ nye ya ndụ. Chukwu okike abịa ma agbọta gị n'ụra, ị maara nwa gị, mmụọ niile bụ ezi mmụọ nọ n'ala Biafra ga-anọ n'ime Maazị. Adọọ m ikike n'ime Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wụba n'ime Saminekpa. Ihe ebubo abada nkiri ka a na-ekiri abada deji onye ozu. Oke ngene ka ịbụ, agbarụcha aha gị bụ ngene, ha ga-ekuru gị nwa na-eke, kuru gị nwa n'orie, kuru gị nwa n'afọ, kuru gị nwa na nkwọ. Nna m si na onye ju ogwugwu ọnwụ udo, onye juru n'okwu ikwuru ọ naanị ike, onye kwere n'okwu ikwuru na ọbịbịa Biafra, ihe ọma na-eme n'ime Biafra ya mebere. Onye sị na ị ga-adị, onye ahụ aga-adịkwa. Onye sị na ihe ọma ama mmere gị, ihe ọma ama mmere gị. Chineke na-enye ndụ, ikike niile nọ n'ime Nnamdi Kanu, n'ebe ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ime prison, adọ m ikike nọ n'ime wuo n'ime gị bụ Saminekpa. Ikike a sogharịba gị. Onye iro kpurugodo gị n'ọnụ, ikike a mechie ya anya, ya sogharịba gị. Ekwe ọnya n'iru gị, ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'azụ, ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'aka nri, ị ga-abụ jump and pass, ekwe n'aka ekpe, ị ga-abụ jump and pass. Nwa m, udo dịrị gị. Onye si udo dịrị mmadụ, ya ka udo na-abịara. Mmeri ka ị ga-emeri. N'iru ka ị ga-aga, ọdịda ga-abụ nke gị. Emegidere m agha zuu, agha ndị IPOB, agha ndị DOS. Iji ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ ndị ebube agụ na-eje n'isi gị. Ije ọbụla bụ ije ọjọọ asarị sọkwụgbọ kwụnazi na asarị dọkwụgbọ ga-eje n'isi gị. Emeria m ya na-eke, meria ya n'oge, meria ya n'afọ, meria ya na nkwọ. Jehova bube ha agha. Ya were abụ ọma 35 tiri ha ọgba aghara. Chere ha ọgba aghara, tiri ha ọgba aghara, chaa ha ọgba aghara, chabanụ ha ọgba aghara, chabanụ ha ọgba aghara, chabanụ ha ọgba aghara, chaba ha ọgba aghara, ọgba aghara. Chibuchebe gị nwa m. Chinenye ndụ ya gị ndụ, n'iru ka ị ga-agasa mee ọdịda ga-abụ nke gị n'aha Chukwu okike aga m. Adomi.
This one pass you, Nabi.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program. Thank you for joining us wherever you are joining from. Please like and share the program on your platform. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. We have come once again to extend information for those who were not able to join us in the morning program. You can now be able to follow up on the evening program and get information as they come. Do not be deceived. We have only one United States of Biafra. Under the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa and on the Supreme Commander of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, today under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the COS. I welcome every one of you that have joined us on this platform. Please, as you join, like and share so that you can be able to follow up. Like and share the program. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends. This platform is broadcasting from the United States of Biafra Media. We are bringing you first-hand information as it comes. Do not fall into the hand of the blackmailers. Do not fall into the hand of the deceivers. Pay attention and get the right information from the right source. It is very important because the days are evil. We are in a very dangerous time. We are in a very dangerous time where propaganda and blackmail is the order of the day. Please pay attention and get information as they come. There is only one United States of Biafra under our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze today. Every one of us must follow up, support her, and do everything we have to do to make sure that the United States of Biafra progresses and succeed. So please like and share and join us as we continue to spread this gospel. I am going to present to you once again our morning program. For those of you who missed it out, if you want to join us live on program, join us in the morning. If you miss the morning section, you can always listen to it again on this evening section on this platform. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's listen and hear the opinion of the Biafrans regarding the propaganda, blackmail, and the evil message that is being circulated. The corrupt message that is being circulated, the evil and deceitful message that is being circulated everywhere today. Pay attention so that you can get the real information. Let's watch.
No mercy for those that come to disrupt the restoration of this struggle. We don't negotiate with anyone. We will never do that. Because when you do things like that, you encourage the same thing to be inside the government, and they will continue to do what they are doing. There's an adage that says, no matter how you try to leave them, to forgive them, to accept them, they will still come up with that same behavior. Because Nigerian government has a process of divide and conquer. They use people within to destroy what Biafrans are doing. We already know that, and that is why.
No matter how you forgive them, no matter what you do, they will still do what they are doing. They will still be the same. You can't change them. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, you cut off cancer, you cut it off. You don't treat it. You cut it off. At the very first instance, many of you were emotional when you saw an apology, which you called apology. For me, I didn't see that as apology because we have seen tears in the past. We have seen cry in the past. We have seen jump in the past. We have seen different kinds of maneuver in the past. But so many of us are very emotional that when you see these little things, you get carried away. Oh, she's our brother, she's our sister, we must forgive, we should not look at the present. We are made wise, not by recollection of the past, but by the responsibility for the future. How many weeks now? It's not how many weeks. But we must continue. I welcome everyone that have joined. I can see Obi there. I see my brother Greg is there. I see Chidi Membi is there. You're welcome. I see Chinonso, my brother. Thank you so much for joining. And I see our beloved brother Ugo 247. So before we open the stage, I think I will allow my beloved brother Ugo 247 to speak. I know maybe he will be busy with some other programs and others. So I know some people came before him. Don't get angry and say that he's given a special preference. And of course, I will give him a special preference because he's a senior comrade. So I will give that special preference. When he speaks, then other people will join. But don't get angry, Biafrans. These are protocols and procedures. We must have to give honor to whom honor is due. It doesn't matter. We have hierarchy in this very business, and we recognize each other. If I go to his platform, he will also give me the same privilege. So let's hear from our beloved brother. He might have some other things to do after this, and then every other person will now weigh in and speak. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother, Ugo 247. Go ahead, my brother.
Hughes, thank you so much. And
welcome, my brother.
Biafrans all over the world, anywhere you are joining us from, or viewing us from, or seeing this video from, we welcome you and we encourage you to do well to pass it on so that others will get the video and listen. Because if you have known Chicks before now, or even if it is now that you are getting to know him, from his tone and from his voice and from anything you have heard already, you would have concluded the kind of person Chooks is. Chooks is somebody that is like he don't like talking, and he don't get angry. Yeah, Chooks don't. Yeah, I've not seen him angry. He might be offended. You will not even know if he's offended. You see, so many things has happened, so many things has gone on, and so many things has gone down, and we have seen
road of resistance.
We have seen so many things come. We have seen so many things gone. You know, most of you that listens to me, both on space and anywhere, you will always hear me refer to Chooks survival. You will always hear me refer to Chooks survival. That he has been there and he is still there. I'm not saying it because he's talking about Biafra. There are people, things we call principle. When our prime minister was, somebody was asking him, you are following Donald Trump. Are you sure Donald Trump will win? If he loses, what will you do? Why don't you see the hand writing on the wall and see? He said, I have made up my mind to follow Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Even if Donald Trump fails, it doesn't matter. Jumping from Donald Trump to the other person means you have not, you don't even have mind of your own. And that means you are not principled. Anybody that is principled will stick to something and they will do that thing. If you fail, you know why you fail. If you are scared of failure, believe me, even the person that fell is better than you. So I respect our brother Chooks Survivor, Honorable Chooks Survivor. You know, many of you don't even know that Chooks Survivor has been in the cabinet. Many of you don't know. Because he don't show up, he don't talk, he come do his program quietly, he go in. She has been there. Why we you see, in a case like this, you see, we come out to talk because we want you to understand. If not, there's no point of coming out to talk because we already know them by what they do and how they do it. Everything, I'm sorry, no, okay. Everything you see happening now, everything you see happening today, everything you see happening today, we all have seen it. Yesterday while I was doing program, I was laughing. And people say it's not funny. I say, no, it is funny because if we come to tell you, you don't listen to us. Because one problem with us Biafrans is that we love gossip so much.
So much.
Whenever we go to gossip, hey, is this Obatobie? Hey, somebody said that Obatobie is coming out tomorrow. Hey, Obatobie is out. Hey, somebody said Obatobie said something. We don't want to talk. Let us wait. Obatobie will come and tell us. You see Biafra in thousands. They will traffic. And when somebody will sit down to tell you that Obatobie, nobody have heard from Obatobie. Mazenam Dekano, I remember in 2021, when I told Biafrans that no matter the amount of lawyers the IPOB gather, somebody is making noise behind.
Okay.
That Nigeria is not going to give Mazen the kind of justice. People fought me tooth and nail. They fought me. We they see things the way they are, not because we are wise, but because God gave us that intelligence. Now in the media, so many things has happened. So many things has happened. That is why I will always tell you, no be all of them. Even Jesus said, no be them where call God, God love me.
Yes.
Now do what I want. So many people you see today shouting, we love Simon Ekpa, we will die with you. They have plotted to kill Simon Ekpa because they did not succeed yesterday. Chicks knows what I'm saying, and I'm not going into details. They are like falling one. All of them don't fall. Now one at the weight. Make it drop, boom now, it go spill. I go come pump out my own. And they wait for them. Whatever you see anybody doing today, ask yourself, as like I said, as I have been saying, will that person do that thing if that Simon ever is there? That's what you should ask yourself. The people ranting and insulting you go 247. The people that say they have went to Juju and they tell you go 247 openly in the public, you come to say lie. You go say Simon Ekpa is not fighting for Biafra. We go send you to go and beg DOS. We go ask you not to talk about DOS again. You should not attack them. And there's so many of them. Will you say that before Simon Ekpa? And the people that are saying all sort of rubbish, insulting other people, saying all manner of things in the media. I used to tell us something. Remember, internet, we never, ever forget. Even if I delete what I said today, somebody don't record and keep somewhere. They wait.
Absolutely.
You go see and boom. As Bamba go delete all the video where he says someone will go die, Biafra go chop up. It is the people, they bring them out. One after the other, they bring them out and they wait for them. If you talk, they cheer on one. To tell you, say, we know who you be yesterday. Chooks was there when they planned to attack Obatobie. We start saying it no go happen. Even the useless Paul Onwubiko 555 dead. Useless man. When these criminals today, Rafael Ajere, Biafra Unite, Adade Orama, gathered that Paul Onwubiko should be executed and expelled finally permanently. Now choose these shoots you see here came in and they said something, and the what shoots said they made sense. Beam into me. I said, sure. Choose not true you talk. I will not support this. They attack me. Whoa, you are not a man. You cannot stand. You cannot talk. Back, they carry and go PM. Now be the video where you see where Paul Onwubiko go Juju and so on and so forth. Finally, now then we carry Paul Onwubiko go PM. They can't do the one where pass. They can't carry them again. Whoom. They say PM don't know anything. PM is a small boy. All these criminals you see today that love PMO. All these criminals you see today. They don't know that we are seeing and watching. You know, when I say something, I used to say, when I talk about Gaddafi, people will say, leave Gaddafi. Gaddafi is a criminal. I say, no. Even if Gaddafi shoot me now, when I want to talk about him, I go tell you, if I want to tell you how bad the Gaddafi is, I go tell you. If I want to tell you the good aspect of Gaddafi, I go tell you.
Yes.
That is me. I no go because you do me something bad now. Can't tell you say you no good. You was good yesterday. They betrayed Gaddafi, they blackmailed Gaddafi, they sabotaged Gaddafi to make sure Gaddafi left the government, that our PM was sacked Gaddafi. Now these people what they tell you about. But my anger, where Gaddafi did till tomorrow, he say, I warn them. I tell them, say, you see these people, they are evil. They are no human beings. I tell Gaddafi, if you get a phone number, call him, ask him, did you go tell you about these people, especially about that woman? Especially about that woman. I warn Gaddafi, warn Gaddafi, warn Gaddafi. Even Gaddafi abandoned me. And to choose them. At the time I was talking to Gaddafi, you remember how we started? Now me and you and the Congo, we come there call Choose to survive our aim. Even Choose to no one join. Choose to no one join.
All right.
And then when Gaddafi realized that these people are using him, that's our part anyway. We will continue. Whatever you heard anybody, you see, somebody, they might say, it's a lie. I heard somebody say, my anger is that they are lying. They say I was calling people and telling them. The truth is this. How did you go 247 get to know that Obato Obie sent you a voice note? That if you did not call people to convince them, come, there's something Obato Obie said. Obato Obie said we should go back and join Bridgie. We should forget USV. If you not tell somebody, how will go 247 come no? I mean, you tell you go 247. You no tell me, you no call me. Now the people, I no say the person, the people where you call, now then tell me. No be one person, no be two, no be three. Anybody that is not proud enough to come out to say anything, that person has something he or she is acting. If Obato Obie give me a message now, I will come out and give you the message. Or I will tell Obato Obie this one, I no go carry him. Remember what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begin to tell you the next person there shoot my head, no spare me. This is freedom fighting, no. This is not a social club. No, this is not brotherhood or association. Mazi Samuel Ekpa told you the way to twist your mayor. Mazi Samuel Ekpa told you in freedom fighting, there is no pattern, there is no permanent friend, there is no permanent enemy. Mazi Samuel Ekpa told you, whoever is in detention don't have 100% mindset of his own. Not that somebody have gone on his head and say you must do this. No, but he will feel if I do this now. That is why you see people in prison. Police go tell them say, if you tell us how many people are involved, we might have mercy. We will talk to judge. You begin to talk. Choose to follow me. That one follow me. That one before you know it, they don't reach 20. Are you getting it? So once you are in prison, all you want is freedom. If somebody gives you an idea, if you do this, or you might even think of yourself, if I will stop this, it will help me. So I'm not telling you that Mazi Simon Ekpa did anything. At first, Mazi Simon Ekpa did not send anything to anybody. Secondly, Mazi Simon Ekpa did not call anybody. Thirdly, and the most above all, Mazi Simon Ekpa don't call individuals. He only call attorneys. He don't call as he no go fit call me for phone. Whoever in one call must be his attorneys.
Absolutely.
Who call the person where tell they can't give Biafrans? You are protecting Biafrans. You are protecting Biafrans, no? Those of you that listen to the video we made yesterday night will understand what has happened and what everything that is happening now is what has planned before. They have told her we will give you this kind of thing, come and bring it out at a time. It's gradually. Watch out, she's coming out step by step. I will not attack the government again. I will not do this one again. But you have already destroyed it. Is it because God is with the government? If it is that God is not the government, imagine that she is in the camp of Ogechukwu and did this kind of thing she did to this government. You think they would stand? They would have gone home. But because this government is divinely instituted by the hand of God Almighty, that is why the government is there. You can't bring it down. And that is what people don't know. You no go fit bring this government down because this government is the only source and the only way to bring Biafra. It's not from side mouth and sideways that you. It's from the original source. Now you go bring Biafra. If we buy the hand the way they feed us, we don't finish.
Absolutely.
It's true. Let's say when he come out and say, "Oh, no, do am well," I don't have problem with that. If President can come out to say, "Oh, no, do am well," I don't have problem with that. It will be left for me to decide to follow the way they are bringing on me. I will go back. But the one thing I promise myself, anybody that is genuinely fighting for Biafra, me, I no go attack you. I will never do that. But when you are constituting nuisance, criminality, evil, you said we should go and fall back with somebody that said proudly come out and tell you that yes, I told the military to stay away so that Biafrans will die. Let them kill them. So you will understand that we are in charge. Somebody that take pride in seeing Biafrans die. You say I should go and support him. We are not taking any authority, any order, any mandate from anybody. That is not free. If our Prime Minister comes out by the grace of God by May 16th, if he gets free, he will tell us the way forward. If he tells us, no Gechukwu sabi everything we do, no, I don't have problem with that. But I made up.
We will have room to ask questions.
We will have room to ask questions. But one thing I say in my life is that I will never work with those criminals in my life. I will rather go and sit down and have my peace. People that can go to every length, any length, to wipe you away, to wipe your generation away, to hack your account, to block your account, that rejoices over every evil they carry out against you. Is this not freedom fighting? Is it not? That means if they have access, if they can hire an assassin to come and kill me now, they will do it. But because they cannot do that, imagine that I'm in Holland. Imagine Choose is in Holland. Therefore, don't kill us, come out since. And you say I should go and join them. One thing I'm telling Biafrans is follow DPM. Like I said yesterday, if anybody knows that woman there, I told her in the February 7th, I told this woman, if there is anybody you know that is fighting against this Biafra, if it is me, tell me. If it is Dr. Ngozi or Rapeze, if it's anybody at all, tell me. I will follow you and fight that person. If I don't follow you, I played the audio and I told her I am sending you this audio because I want it to be in record. She said to hell with my record. that I should not tell her this kind of nonsense again. I told Adade Orama, if there is anybody, show me that person. He said, if I tell you, you will not believe. Even if I give you video, you will not believe. Imagine. That means you are not sure. That is why I'm telling people that I know that something is cooking. Even when she made the so-called apology, I told people that that is not apology. Somebody that made an apology at the end of the road, she come back to tell you, I have realized that the Biafrans don't want the truth. Me, I will not be telling you people the truth again. Since it's lies you like, we will be telling you lies now, so you will not hurt me because I have come out to tell you truth. You now want to crucify me. And this is the same person that said sorry. I beg, make a hanger here, make a no talk, they go. Shoot survival, I salute you, my brother. We move.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you for that amazing speech you have just made. And I believe that Biafrans who are here have heard you and they are following up on this event. This very issue is a very important issue that must have been discussed. That is why we are discussing it on this very platform today. And it is something that is very important because our people are so gullible. So gullible. Every one of you know that in my platform, I don't discuss. There are people who are not qualified to have them as a program on my platform. I don't take it. Neither do I do it. But it has become very necessary that we talk about it today. And before we end it up with our normal, usual expositions and programs. So I think I will allow, I think I see Akonyo Wetre there. Since Akonyo Wetre is joining from Holland, I know they are having the issue of network and data and all whatnot. They'd allow Akonyo Wetre. Akonyo Wetre, just use 2-3 minutes and give us your submission. After you then, Greg.
Thank you, my brother. Good morning to everybody on the platform. Well, for this thing yesterday, a little cut out video. I had to watch the video. Maybe I spent almost 1 hour replaying it. So that I would take away anger and emotion to analyze it. At the end of my own analysis, I discovered what I used to discover before. And on several occasions on this your platform, I've said it, that in the Africa and in the Igbo, I cannot pass. Enwere ihe ndị ọcha na-agba mgba dị anyị mma. Ndị ọcha na-eme ihe ahụ ndị Igbo na-ekwu n'ogbu mmadụ ekwuta mma ka ya lazụ. And onye kwuhie okwu ọ na-adị ndị ọcha ga-ekwesị ya weda ma ikiri na itetere n'ụra kwuo ya ọ na-akwanyere ka anyị ajụ gị, are you void of making decision of your own? Is incapable to make your own decision? But that flaw is ihe ndị Igbo mere accommodate. Maybe onye kwuo okwu osisi ya taa ọ pụtakwa echi asị ya continue. Ịchọ dị our political terrain efe ya onye pụta ọnọ. Nobody stands with the facts because the man decides to support Ngozi. Whether more of a contracted agent or whether more of the disposable agent or whether more of demon or my conviction and my instinct. I think I'm sorry. Who gets to be at the Lakula Miri? Oga Kramamanansi at Lakuna Miri die as a hero or as a disgraceful hero. So that conviction really not take out what happened. Now, I'm a question to leave at that day, at that limbo and before enjoy that question, I will open them till I did. Us Monday will like that. And I want to tell everybody that is concerned and whoever wants that wants peace for his mind. Kamunga say maybe but obuni deviate from as in ikugo kuku mu agbako ihe na-ekwu abụghị ihe support tụrụ ihe mere m ga-akwado the struggle ihe m ga-eme bụ I'll cut you off. That day, the first day of the government attack, I'm one on subscribe and the two channel on the blog. I told them any of my message pop up on my phone. Can you hear the Gaka? It's a bonny land so let's lose our no one. Then nature in my history for Biafra and nature is doing now with here. Oh, yeah, cause will give this distraction. Open up one audio videos today online. Yeah, and then I'm ready to platform. I can just be on it because whatever he's saying is crap. Immediately after the declaration, on a land the land de la France airport video. Now, Onya who made him now continue now corona. After today, because of now, and your will I call it your clownish way of behavior, unstable water of a human being. You make an attack, most Chinese were on attack, gas retire. What it means from beginning, from day one, it won't happen. So me, that's my own justification for it. And your character is not worth for me to believe again. So to the extent this na no more as if na no go agbado walk through the woman. They agbado walk ebe na use the woman for him make sure not to be him.
Go on.
Yeah, our PM.
How about you?
I can hear you. Go on.
I want to Nigeria. That are really not Kataka network on plus which is in get so put you now. I couldn't hear. Because of an now let us follow it from the antecedents and the precedents of her action. Even now, all these things is this out today.
Knew what these people were planning in Finland. In Finland, she knew about it.
I continue with the network. That's your network.
That they were making.
Network is not allowing you at all.
To that confession.
We can't hear you again. Okay.
Making.
He finally kicked him out. So when he's back, he will continue on his line of thought. Meanwhile, let us hear from brother Greg. My brother Greg, let's hear from you. Go ahead, my brother Greg, if you're there.
It's not clean. And anybody.
Are you there, Greg? Unmute yourself.
Good morning, everybody in the house. I greet you, Mazi Chus. I greet our chairman, 247. I can see Chinonso and another person also. Yes, I can Chineke this morning because this morning again. When I see ya the kwara ya which kuna and nenya his ike. Ulanya no nebe on no ntukwasi obi anyị. Ntukwasi obi anyị no nebe mmadụ no ntukwasi obi anyị no nebe Chineke no. So yeah, our only hope. Yes. You know, this matter yesterday, mine on Twitter, we go 247 to prayer with Benaz. I think that should be yesterday or day before yesterday. Always with that topic. When I when he came.
That was yesterday morning. That was yesterday morning.
Okay. Osina nwere news na-efegharị n'elu nwere ike ịpụta anytime. So the point not there, but at a point in time, when you can you'll be giving people, any man or woman or any person a lot of chance to know if that person will change. It's always good to give a very long rope. And I believe this, our sister, have been given a very, 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 very long rope. Very, very, very long rope. And I have not seen any change on her. If any normal person that says that he's honest, any normal person that says, any normal person that say na ya bụ nkịta na-eme orisi ya onye so ya ga suzukwa nshi ọnụ. Imagine na everything that makes somebody credible, anything that makes somebody valid, anything that makes somebody, give somebody integrity, Adada Rama have failed totally. I will give you one reason. Let's assume that that message was real. Let us assume. You got this message and you said you have a government and you have the head of government, somebody who is heading that government now, and you get so kind of message and you said you still believe in her leadership and you apologize not even up to 1 week. And the woman have come out to say, I forgive her. Then you got a message. And in that message, he did not call that person who is at the head, my sister, my leader. I am surprised. This is the message I'm getting. What is going on? And she will ask you, what kind of message are you getting or have you gotten? He will say, I have so message. If that is true or if it is not true, I don't know. But this is the message. I want you to see this message. And he will say, okay, send me that message. And he will take the message and she will go through that message. And two of you will discuss, through this message in the first place. So that shows that she is not real. That shows that all these things have been playing on before she came back to apologize. Which that apology, I said in my mind, I did not accept it from the beginning. I will tell you why. In that apology, you did not apologize to the Biafrans. You did not apologize to those people that you have given fake and false accusations. Direct. You accuse your information minister, Dr. Age, wrongly. And there was a proof that those accusations was wrong. You, Adada Rama, that knows it all, did not know how to take your step back and say, I have wronged Dr. Age because I gave fake information about her. I have to apologize to her. You gave fake information about the defense minister working with Caterpillar. And the man come out and debunk it, that there's nothing like that. And he apologized. I did not tell us that I'm apologizing because I accused the defense minister wrongly. And he had come to say the bunk that I am not working, that he is not working with Caterpillar. He did not apologize to him. He only apologized to COS, whom you say that you did not know what you did and make her to put you in under a suspension. And you say you're apologizing to her. Because all those things that made you to go on suspension, there's none of them you gave direct. You did not go direct to the COS. No. But it was the attacks and the things you did to other people wrongly and the things you did to the government wrongly that was made you to be suspended. But you say, I apologize to COS. So that shows you were not real. Try to be getting my point. So now, you come and you start telling the Biafrans that you get a message from PM. My message to you is this. I pray you watch this message. If you know how you got that message from PM, go back to him and you tell him that the Biafrans say no, that they will not accept that message. And we will not shift an inch until he is out. That when he comes out, we will hear anything he said, and we will know the direction he wants to move, and we will have discussion with him. He is a man with integrity, that we say that he's a man of integrity, and we believe that he will always have a sound judgment, because we have never seen him giving a wrong judgment. That is the message I want you to take to our PM today. So my message again is to the Biafrans. Any person that is having double mind or thinking about if this message is real, that person is supposed to go to psychiatry or whatever you call it. This message is completely wrong, fash, fake, ashi, papashi na mumashi kahabo. Habu nashi na muashi, habu papashi na muashi, habu nashi na muashi, habu mamashi na muashi. This is my message to you, Adada Ramma. It woefully. And nobody will follow you. God mark me. And I want another message to you. I want you to first join that man. You swear over your dead body that you can never walk with him. Instead of you to walk with him, that even if the PM come out tomorrow and say he want to walk with him, that you will pack your load and wait if they bring Biafra, that you will come and join. That you can never in your life walk with Ogen Kerry. I put it on my record. It's there. So it's always for people to understand and believe in what they believe and understand what they believe. And before you make a statement, you think. You can't just say, I swear. Before you say, I swear, you have opened the heart of a creator to accept that your word, because you are going into a covenant with him that I swear I can never do this. It's just like me here, and I have said, instead of me to go and join Ogen Kerry, even as I am here now, if me to go and join Ogen Kerry, it's better that I just pack and just sleep. I will go and look for extra job if I have so much time.
We can't hear you anymore. Greg, we cannot hear you. I think you resolve your...
Am I coming out again? The call was coming in.
Okay, resolve. Just use some seconds to round it up so the person can.
Okay.
Yeah. We can come back to you again.
Okay. So okay, let someone take off. Let me take it. Maybe it might be an important call. Thank you.
Okay, Chinoso, go ahead. Chinoso, let's hear from you, Chinoso. Let's make it brief. We can go around again and come. I think there's another person waiting here, Victoria. Okay, go ahead,
Chinoso. Good morning from here and the similar good afternoon because we are about to morning and afternoon on my own end. Yeah. I salute you. The 247, the strongest in the house. In Nigerian language, we said, boys, I salute you, and I so much appreciate you and Maz's shoes because when they ask you who is your role model, I will say we'll go 247 and Maz's shoes is my role model. I always want to pray that I want to get to level 2 of you are at, honestly. And because of you, I summoned the courage to come and join you people to do my own part this time around. That is me for you. I greet all of you. I greet Maz Greg. Please, everybody should also thank him specially because he has contributed immensely to me to be on social media. He is the number one for me. He is the godfather I am having social. That is why I'm social media today. He make it for me to be here. He supported me so much. And I want to hear to also tell you to thank him and ask him that the token he give me to come and support this freedom, that Chukwu Okabiama will send it back 7 times 7 in his pockets, to his family, that he will never lack. In Jesus' name. Amen. He said, yes, I don't have a long time to stay. I just have a brief time because of my time here. So I will just wrap up my own once and leave and be listening from audience. Mazi shoes. I only come to ask questions that I was asking Adade Orama yesterday. He refused to answer because I was luckily to call and he picked up my call because I called with number he don't know. So he picked up the phone call. My question, what I will ask now before I will say that, I ask him, do you believe that Abatobia said, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is my surrogate? She said yes. I asked her, do you believe that the attorney Larry said, or one of the attorneys said, Ngozi Orabeze, Abatobia, Simon Eber said, protect the mandate. Protect the mandate. Dr. Orama must tell me that he will not answer that particular one. I said, what? Okay, I said, do you also believe there was at a time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent a memo to DOS to say that he forbid any human being who is attacking Simon Ekpa, and that place was being covered? He said yes. Do you also believe that Obatozie bring that evidence for us to believe what he's saying? He said yes. I said, can you bring this to your conversation phone call or this voice note on social media so we can know that you are not the one who is telling us this? He said he cannot do that. And I also asked him again, is it a phone call or a voice message? He said he cannot answer that particular one. Because when you are confusing yourself, you will know that you tell us it's a voice note. You tell us it's a call. Which one are we going to believe? Now I told him, please do yourself a favor by dropping all these lies and propaganda, because this RNG is not working. And because of this woman is too old to forget that this era of Biafra, we are from another different world, from another different planet. She doesn't know that. We are not from era of Adade Orama. We are from era who talk even in our mother's womb before we are being born. We are the era that when you deliver a new child, you go to the hospital to give the new child the money. He will grab the money so tight, refuse to give to the mother. This is an example of who we are. So I now said, this you are, because why you don't know how this is working is that you don't know about how to manipulate a voice note. Let me tell you how these Yahoo boys scam people. Those who use them of the pastor and scam people. They will put a video of a pastor. You will talk, he's the one talking, and he will donate money to them. This is what they do this woman. The enemy of Biafra give him a voice note. And he's claiming or a phone call that he's Obatodi. That is why I know he is no longer in the spiritual. That Biafra spirit has left Radio Arama. And I also told him, he remembered that in one platform they call Humble, we told him Radio Arama, everybody defend that you refuse to understand us. So anybody today who is trying to be confused and did not expect this to happen, you are deceiving yourself. For me, I always say that a lot will happen at this time it's where we are into it. Prepare your mind to welcome whatever that your enemy will throw at you. And the betrayal will come from in-house. That is the one that pains so much. So for me, I see everything that is happening that this is how Chukwu Okabiam wanted, for us to know who is the enemy. Because I said one prayer every day. God, please, I want to know who is my enemy. Not for me to kill him or her, but for me to leave him and stay on my own path. Then he can saw his own path. Show me my enemy. So God, Chukwu Okabiam is showing us our enemy. Chukwu Okabiam is showing us those who are releasing the meeting having in government outside. That is what he's showing us right now. They are that those that is doing that thing. So our people need to understand this very well. That this manipulation that she come to do, damage and control, is not working. And they only put from both two sides of her mouth. Adarama is like a coin that has two faces. To the obio it's support oya, Ibronya, may see somebody metaya, Ibronya. If Adarama can be able to block that particular woman who always call her, encourage her for 3 hours yesterday, that is when I know that things is happening. Many Otuno case no are giving testimony who is Radio Arama. That is somebody who wants only her alone to be in charge of everything. He wants people he will control. He wants people she will advise, but she doesn't want anybody to advise her. If you advise her, she against you. This kind of people is not people we need in this defense of Biafra land. Because I said, I am no longer in the struggle. I am only in the era of to defend my land, to defend my life right now with the last blood I have inside me. And to defend, and then that is the airline in Biafra struggle. And you need to have much crowd in social media. And you need to everybody to be in the government for us to defend Biafra land. We need those that was destined to come. That's in that the Kano say. Come forward if you are here for Biafra. But if you're not here for Biafra, please stay away. God and Chukwu Okabiama has made us to understand those. Only Saga every time social media is around the Arama. The only one, he was the one doing Saga. But I believe you me, from now to the end of this match, Adi Arama will see Saga run away from Saga because those who cheat Saga will come back now to Saga her back. Not even we. We will be outside watching when the people will fight her seriously. So whatever she says, if any Biafra who is doing Adi Arama, they just understand that now, if Mazi Simon Ekpa said when a DOS, now we had a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he stand and said, yes, I stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he also said, this 50 million vote, their budget. Obato Obi has 1 vote, and Arama has 1 vote. If Obato Obi come to that and tell me, so that he want us to fall back, I will tell him, why don't we fall back to IPOB 1 Nigeria? Why do you want us to fall back this year, please?
Absolutely. Finally shot.
Simply mean we're waiting for Morgan to come out. Then before we can do anything. You can't hold us ransom because Biafra, nobody is more than that person. So I don't want to tell Obato that so la mumwa kuna atu go vote nke mumwa. Na ihe ntori ya for United States of Biafra and Makia to vote for self-referendum, not for bridge. And you forget that this transition happens like this. From myself to IPOB, from IPOB for me to autopilot, from autopilot to the bridge, from bridge to the government. This is how this transition. We have 5 transitions. and all has been accomplished. Now we are in the state of Biafra. Obato Obie cannot come and decide for 50 million Biafra. Let's forget about the 70 million Biafra. I'm talking about the votes. Over 50 million who voted. What we voted for? We voted for to declare United States of Biafra, not to declare United of Ubriji. That is not why we voted. And we go to Finland to defend, to declare United States of Biafra, not to declare United of Ubriji. That is not why we go to Finland. So all the money being contributed to go to Finland and the people donated, so the money was wasted. It's no meaning. We know about Obie. See, in the banks now, are they tomorrow? No, are they yesterday? Tomorrow. We are going for tomorrow, not yesterday. Bridge is yesterday. Instead of us to work for the future, for the present, you are working for the past tense. Who does that? How could Obatobia say that? And the Obatobia looked for every way to send this important message. He could not find the attorney to send it to deliver to the government direct. Then he has to single-handedly somebody like you who he knows that you were a mad woman on social media. You tell us yes that Obatobia always called you, and I ask you, do you remember where you are crying that Chiamaka Ajay Obatobia called to give you when did not pass information to you? That Obatobia passed this information through Chiamaka Ajay, that she didn't pass it to you. That is why that you don't know, he asked you to solve the program. This woman, do you think you are fooling us? Who are you? What brain do you have? Arụ emele gị and arụ ahụ mere oge eti gị mmanwụ n'isi gosi mmanwụ ka ị na-eti onwe gị ijiri aka gị jegota fuel wee misie ya gas wee fuel kpọkpọrọ ya onwe ọkụ n'ahụ ọ bụ ọkụ gas ya adịghị ekwe mwepụ ka o fuel na-ajere elu ka anyị ga-abịa itinye for now adịghị ọra mma wait ọkwa isi na obi kara gị ekere me program this morning na-agwa anyị na because of na the government has forgive those who has killed our people. As of this moment, some few minutes ago, when I was sitting here, I was watching Adadi Aramale. I want to listen to what he was saying this morning. He was telling continue that they were killing people. When you are working with Caterpillar, do you know kill Biafrans? Adadi Aramale. 2002, 2001, where are you? When you're working with Caterpillar. Caterpillar has said that she will come to expose you more and more. Wait, because a lot will happen. Please, if you don't have heart to stay, go out of social media because the full-blown war is going to happen to social media, whether you like it or not. Adadi Orama, you are the one who make us understand. The hundred Simon to cease fire. To be clean our people. Daddy Aramma nketa ka ebo pocha irasha. Onye when say Daddy Aramma till today, you make mistake. Please leave Daddy Aramma. If you already subscribe, please do unsubscribe. Offer no that no way on your Daddy Aramma, like I told you on my personal video, I told you that you will cry again. Man, you give that blood, Biafra man chogi. Because we are moving forward. Obru na obo United States of Biafra, a mechie mo Biafra, and na march on Biafra. Obato bi ehi abi ha iku Biafra bo anyi nwegene ya. Anyi pu na anyị chọrọ Biafra, and ihe anyị chọrọ na ya na abụ the government mra ka inwe surname because onye nwe na onwe surname, onye nwe na onwe nneche. We have all this. There is no way going back. We don't go to yesterday, but we can go to tomorrow. That is United States of Biafra, whether you like it or not. Mechuku Okabiama, bless everybody. To those who stand on the United States of Biafra under Ochina Nwata Nkembu Ngozi Orabeze. She's the only one we know. Obu na Oburia, one na Oburia, Nkabu Nkani. Happy birthday, Ochina Nwata Nkembu Ngozi Orabeze. Obu na like ya. Go and help transformer. Manyani most in the country have been. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. Below Sister Victoria, I'm going to and I know the Kube.
Okay. Good morning.
She does see where we go. She does say that it's not that we are falling back to business. We have
you're very right, my brother. Go to I drive you in short. I drive you all the way. I got you back all the way to Mosong.
Look again.
One of the commanders.
Go ahead, my beloved sister. Go ahead.
Good morning, please.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Ugo 247. I need to call for my.
I know of my. Go ahead.
Okay. Biko Hasimu, come to go to Biko Wapani well. Ugo 247 came a car obi one day. I don't know who's my Kobe one again. Guinea mail.
To let my people be the Biafrans.
Obi one day there. On the fundraising last week. On program on Friday. Obi one day. Problem will be one when I would not YouTube here. I'm gonna in the first attack in the first. And I report to channel say all the time.
Okay.
John, you go Kaya Sorona did
okay.
Yeah. I report to go channel and in the car for so where's the boss but also know when in here so you can plan.
Okay. Because even when I know I told cancel only, but I told me what to do. I think just come by one. Who seek any hobby no name. We don't have because who put away here basada today, more tomorrow. Because who forget to say focus on a USB. People know him so come we own. Able distraction dry any high name a beacon. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Actually, we are on that part already. In the USB media, we don't use that as a solution. And when some issues come out, we address it once and for all. We don't waste our time spending our time and energy on relevant issues. And we are saying all this because of the gullible Biafrans. Many of us are too emotional and gullible. If Biafrans, we are taking their time and follow up, we won't have time to be talking about it because most of these things we are answering here, the answers are before you. Just like when you had our beloved brother Chino so speaking. When you listen to the voice of Chino, you see that the answers to everything is very clear. Even today, you see, like I see a comment in the comment section that says, what if that voice note is true? There is nothing like what if there. That voice note can never ever be true. Even if my sister Mariko sent that voice note from the wrong source, it is not true. We will not take it. So there is nothing like being true. There is nothing like it is true or it doesn't exist.
But sorry, let me ask. Was there? Did she play the voice note?
Huh?
He didn't play anything.
I've not had anyone who I didn't hear any voice note.
You see, I told people yesterday on the space that she might decide not to play it again because I don't come boss farm.
Exactly.
So she refused to play it. Now come and they bring it. Originally, it was a voice message that she told the people she called.
Come on,
because maybe probably she wants to prove that I am lying. She don't want to play the voice again. She come and say, how did the people go and talk? Oh, call my name, now me talk. I know hide them. Now for space I talk. I know put anything for face or mouth. I talk. Now me come tell people say, and that the other man get voice. Where he say no, but I didn't know the call people that tell them. If she say a lie, how manage them Sonny content call and make it come bring out the voice? How I can't know? Who tell me? Obatobia tell me. Okay, maybe Obatobia send me, call me also. You get your maybe go listen. You must go and listen to that Dorama. But she have a voice message from Obatobia. You must listen to that Dorama. Very, very important.
And I know in the first place you don't even know. It is really funny. It's really funny.
One is very funny, seriously. But some kind of get Marana Biafra abo na Biafra na fight na Biafra na abo na they fight through Ghana la Masop and the IPOB one Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu kụziri anyị ihe n'ebe a ka anyị na
Ugo 247
na mmanwụ anyị na-aga n'igbo ka ka mmanwụ osi ọchọ ka anyị ga-akpa nnukwu adịghara maka ọkwa nwunye na ọtọgara akpa ilele anya n'azụ ịkpachara elekwa ilele anya n'azụ ọkwa akpa nnu ọkwa nwunye ele ọzọ nke igbo
Look, enwere m important question m chọrọ ịjụ this question m chọrọ m ịjụ Maazị Choose and 247 because now we don't experience what is happening in the cabinet. All the time with the PM and all the whole cabinet and the Dr. Ngozi Arabezi. To be sincere, actually, I got eziokwu. When the PM and Dr. Ngozi Arabezi were any kind of misunderstanding or when yes in the issue may him or whatever. Just like examples of here again when any personal PM no that warrant any message. Direct this message direct the person only supposed to send the message. So we could sincerely answer this question.
My brother, this is a question. How do you go? None that I know of. That's why it's funny. It's very funny. I think my beloved brother Ugo can expatiate on that.
Well, my brother, if you know me, I always like to refer you to other people because I know that I don't have anything to lie. To tell you the truth, if you ask people in the cabinet, any of them, I don't call them on the phone unless there is an important thing to talk about or to pass to them. Even PM. Now we are here. If PM is here, everybody will call PM. PM might not pick, but immediately PM will see my call. Even if he is busy, he will tell me, he will type me, I will call you or I will call you back or I am busy. Or he will decline the call if I call him. He might decline it after he must call me back because he knows that I don't call him unless there is something important. I have never seen any day that they had an argument unless that one nobody knows about it. But if you ask me, do Dr. Ngozi Arabezi have enemies? Yes, and I can name them to you for you. But as for having something like disobeying PM, arguing with PM, none that I know. No. And you can find out from any other person you know that is in the cabinet.
There's nothing like that.
There has never been anything. I've never heard. I've not even heard. Not talk of see or know. There is nothing like that. No.
Thank you, Greg. So,
support in 2003, September 28, being Friday, I'm not sure where to reach Obatobi when Landry Evan afọ way. Onye mkpụrụ asị m na ya ga-nweta nwa ọbata obi nreli bụ maazị Ugo 247. Ewe kpọ maazị Ugo 247 sị na m chọrọ iburu ọbata obi. Ọ sị m ya some hours. After some hours, ọ sị na ọbata obi ta dị kọl ya bụ echi. Makwara exact time ahụ maazị Ugo kwuru. Maazị Ugo akpọ m n'ọbata obi ekwu. I am this is testimony of me talking to you right now. Witness now, Maazị Ugo, one of the person able one Obaton laugh call ya force Bobo suppose. So now on your brand work today, now audio ya play, now evidence. Evidence ya DOS against Simon about play earlier.
Get this now. Make sure.
How was I play?
I can underground the evidence is not underground. Even some people say that they have audio where I told them that where I told the Malay to them is that Biafra
We
will
are not
never
coming for Biafra. Biafra will not come.
Biafra will never come.
I don't know why some of them derive joy in pushing those kind of stuff. Something you are saying against somebody that is still alive. The person is not dead. Somebody who is in the media, just like the way you are, and you are pushing lies against the person, and you think it will fly. You are just destroying yourself and not the person. It is really sad. Let's hear from Coach Hughes. Let's hear from you. Coach Hughes, unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Please, I'm coming. Just give me some few minutes. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'll contribute.
I want to leave because I want to go somewhere. Then I beg my fellow Biafra to subscribe on my channel. That is Chino Biafra TV. I can wait 24 hours to start streaming live. So push that by tomorrow. We are coming here to defend our land, not to do saga. And if you want to saga, we shall saga you bomber to bomber. If you want to saga. And we shall pull your evidence. Being an IPOB one Nigeria, and then have our war. Those people, we shall bring them back to come and fight you. I am not going to because you have a dirty past. Only open a man here, I saw a madota, Amekula, Neafopa. Opening man out to one banana, Patagonia mother, because Anapa Gumma. I joke with them, I just about another Rama, you cannot joke where because neighbor in against two Sunday, you get out the obey you will manipulation spirits, now manipulate them up and down. Also, occasion all okay. I will get going to keep us. Managra never able to a lot to not follow back Ranya loud, where and go about the Lila. Go to a whole lot of the woman sounds go to the Lila. We are leaving you with no option. If you ever say anything against government, attack Jews, attack Google, we that are voluntarily coming, nobody paid us to come. We will attack you or Google and go relax. I need no less than 5 people ourselves to come and fight another Rama. All have another Rama. I did over social media. All guys you can go to all guys will be a franchise in one place. All guys on the law, all guys accountability group. The bank on a for now. Muslim open also. One I will follow Brahmu Biafra like Imo State, Anambra, and the old Enugu State. And Yaman take care easy with the day or Amina. You want a many Bumu Biafra. All the way to our mind, the people's mind the dance. Now, come in your Tico, near Chamber City and Eker on way. I want to have Gamaka to be honest with you, mouth to mouth. Hand to hand, leg to leg, until you leave this government alone.
Thank you so much, Chino. So please follow Chino Biafra TV.
Chooks, sorry, your channel or English got broken.
I can ask me stop Igbo na English. Man, what about actually you see Igbo for my bike and the Chino Biafra TV? I actually see. Because no Igbo can do Ramaju wearing the bank office. And I'm actually one to try Igbo office. Don't I see by an head now. Science rider swan can be Bola no often.
Chino Biafra TV subscribe on there because I now quality what we owe to each other is to support this gospel to go viral. Finish.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate you. It is so sad that everybody that is watching this program we are doing, as you see the way we do our program, what we do, this is not an attack against an individual. When you come against the government of Biafra, it is something that concerns every single one of us, and we stand against it. In this very restoration of Biafra that we are talking about, Biafra has been declared. Every single one of us participated, and we were there when it was declared. Just like our brother said, that we conducted a vote. In that self-referendum, can every one of us go back to that self-referendum and look at what was written in it, that form? What did they write in that form? That form that gave the mandate for this declaration, what was written in it? That every one of us support the restoration of Biafra, that the United States of Biafra should be declared.
Go back and look at that form. If you have that form, go back and look at that form, the content, what is written in that form of that voting, the form of that voting. And all of us answered yes, yes, yes. How can you go through all this process at the middle of the day and you come at the middle and you're changing your mind? It is, I don't know how to explain this, but it is so sad. It is so sad. And why this our sister is in this very situation is because of her own kind of person. When you are filled with envy, when you are filled with pride, when pride comes, the next thing will come is falling. So many of us have been in this video for a very long time. We have seen many things. Informations are coming. Voice notes are coming. It is not everything that Ugo has in his phone that he's going to share with the public. There are people that will call you. When somebody calls you to talk to you, you filter the information. There are certain things that people will say. When you look at it, you ignore it and walk away. And for you to be strong and effective in this media, you should be able to look at information and know where the information is coming. Know the truth. Filter informations. More especially in this time of AI. How can you receive a voice message in the situation of Mazen Nandekano, in this restoration and the situation of Mazen Samuel Ekpa? You are still believing a voice message sent to you. You didn't ask yourself, why is it that this voice message was sent to me? Why? For what reason? Why on earth would Mazen Samuel Ekpa send a voice message that is meant for the highest authority, the deputy prime minister? Why will Mazen Samuel send a voice message that is meant for the lawyer, Dr. Levy, that is standing in for the Biafran government? Why is it that he left them and he's sending that message to you? Why? These are the questions you are supposed to ask yourself before ever you even condone such a thing. There are questions you ask yourself. Answer it. If you cannot get the answer, you confide in people. Try to learn, confide in people, seek an advice. Seek an advice. Look at what came to your table. Can this thing be real? In this time of AI, we have seen many videos they post and share. They say Donald Trump said. You will hear the voice of Donald Trump speaking. There are some videos that we have done on media side where you will see Mazen Samuel Ekpa speaking, but it's not him speaking. AI can do everything on video, on picture, and the only thing that is going to make you understand is that you are not qualified to receive any message from Mazen Samuel Ekpa, not when he was with us and when he's absent. And even if when you receive such a thing, you should know that you're bringing anything and said, man, someone will say to you, you are creating problem. You are not solving problem. You are creating problem. Because no Biafra that is sane will believe that. We saw Mazen Samuel Ekpa during his time, during the time of Mazen Nandekano. We saw different kind of letters coming. Letters began to come. Letters were coming. The same Mazen Nandekano said. Did Mazen Samuel Ekpa shake? We saw letter. His own lawyer, Mazen Nandekano lawyer, directly came on video and said that Mazen Nandekano wrote a letter. And I asked people, since all this while Mazen Nandekano has had an opportunity to be speaking to the media in public, have you ever seen Mazen Nandekano one day say, Biafran people, stop sit at home? How many letters word? How many letters word is that? A word does not take him a second. But in all this chaos, you have seen Mazen Nandekano, at least now, he can speak to the media. He can. Have you ever seen him one day say, I heard that you people are still doing that sit at home. Please stop that sit at home. How many letters word? How many letters word? But this was what they said. He took his time to take biro and write. He write and send to Mazen Simon Ekpa that Mazen Nandekano have written. He is not in support of this at home. He should be stopped with immediate effect. And now he has an opportunity to speak with media. Not once, not twice, not thrice. To speak and speak and speak and speak. He has never used 1 second to say,
I heard that people are still having sit at home. Stop the sit at home. After we passed all this stage, today, you come and somebody gave you a voice message and said that, Mazi Simon ever say we should go back to where we are coming from. One day you will still give us a message and say, Mazi Simon ever say we should stop sit at home. Mazi Simon ever say we should stop broadcasting. Just like the one that came. It was so funny. One of the messages they brought in the time of Mazi Simon ever. One of the messages they brought, they said their agent brought, they said that Dr. Mose Robweze should go away from media completely. And I laughed. And some people believed it, though. Some people believed it. Just imagine how funny. That Dr. Mose Robweze should go away from media. Stop talking on media. He should cease everything that has to do with media. And some people still believe that. Our people are so gullible. I don't understand. I can't understand how. Okay, look at the program we are holding. Just like my brother Ugo said, we are having serious attack, more especially on our platforms. How can you go in a platform that has thousands, more than 20,000 subscribers, but when you come on live stream, you cannot have up to 100 people watching you? You think it's ordinary? You think it's ordinary? And they know where the real credible information is coming. Information that concerns the government, that will bring down the government, that will educate our people. They know where the information is coming. They know. So how can you see a platform that has up to 15,000 followers, 20,000 followers, 30,000 followers, but when you come there, you will see, when you are doing live program, sometimes you will hardly see 10 people. You think it's ordinary. They want to break us and make us, but that doesn't move me anymore. Any day I come online, even if it is one person, I will speak. Chukwu Okikari will know how to spread the gospel. He will spread it. I don't even care about who is watching and who is not watching anymore. That is no longer my concern. I don't pay attention to who is watching and who is no longer watching. You're welcome back, Coach Hooks. I can see you are back. I see you raising up your hand. Maybe you are busy. Okay. So if you're there, go ahead and speak to us. Let's hear it.
I don't know if you watch. Coach, hold on. I don't know if you are looking at your comment section at all. Eh?
Most time I don't look good.
I am looking at the comment section here. What people are saying is that they said that you said they said Obadobie to call you too. I give you, and did you call me? And then somebody is telling you that he is even going there to meet Obadobie to give him his own voice.
That's it now. That's what he has done to now. Everybody will be getting their own voice from Obadobie. That's what it is. So sad.
I make you carry go, my brother.
Go on,
okay. Mazi Choose, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Mazi Ugo 247. Good morning. Ekenenum. I know Yakita no ye make it a blow tano akobidon. Nothing is happening now that haven't happened before. And it will continue to happen until we all of us step our foot in Biafra land. Because I look at the message and the broadcast that Adado Lama said that our PM give him to come and deliver to we Biafrans. What Adado Lama don't know, we Biafrans will leave that place that he's thinking of. All of us is the one that promote Adado Lama platform. Not one, not two. Even the spark chats that all the Biafrans is showering her when you come back to Finland. But Adado Lama just turn back now. The house that she built, that he joined her hand to build, he now go and carry acid to pour on the foundation of that building. What is she expecting? He have do it first time, we forgive her. You do it second time, we forgive her. And this third time, we Biafrans, we are not going to forgive her. As she have declared herself that she with Ogenkere and her group will be fighting United States of Biafra. What she did not know, that this Biafra that we are talking about is not one man meeting or one man group organization that she will be talking about like that. This is all Biafra, United States of Biafra. And everything that you are doing today that did not respect the government, you are doing on your own. Okay. She is now telling us to fall back. Why can't I tell us to fall back to Ohaneze, one Nigeria? Because that money that Ohaneze, one Nigeria, said that they wanted to collect from Nigeria government, not even Nigeria government, they said they wanted to collect that money from Tinubu himself. If she have collected money, or the money that they're talking about, if she have collected part of her own, you should let us know. But time of she letting us know myself, that time has passed. If she like, she should collect. We are not going to follow her again. She's out of the picture. And everybody, both we that were in homeland and all other Biafran that is in diaspora, all of us supposed to move, all of us supposed to rise up now to know that we only have one government, which is United States of Biafra. And anybody that rise up today that said you were going to fight that government, you should know that he's fighting all the Biafrans, not Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, and not the cabinet that he's talking about. She's talking about the whole Biafrans. That is the people that he's fighting up. And yesterday, that be our Dr. Ngozi Arabeze birthday. That birthday that happened yesterday, everybody, both the Biafrans and the people that are not Biafrans, they didn't know the meaning of that birthday. Because that birthday marked so many things in Dr. Ngozi Arabeze's life. Because that 333, and that 333 have caused a lot of confusion in the rooms and the altar of our enemy. That is the reason why that thing that happened yesterday happened. From now to 7 months time, in 7 months of this, on 7th of this month, there are so many things that are going to happen again. And before this month end, there are so many things that are going to happen. Both those that inside the government, that is fighting against the government, that didn't even support anything that is up inside that government itself, their secrets are going to be open. From now, before this month runs out, everything is going to, and everybody, Gama, no, name. I had my mic from here. Mazi choose.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate you. And we move. We must continue. We can't be distracted. My brother Max, go ahead, Max. Let's hear from you, from Max.
Thank you. Ndebani, ndị nne m na ndị nna m ekele m unu. Ọ ya dị unu na mma. Maazị ka onye isi nkwacha. Prophet onye isi nkwacha nna m ochie. Ndewo, Maazị Chicks, good morning. And good morning to my brother Coach. Good morning to every Biafran that is listening to us as we deliberate. Good morning to Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning to Maazị Monefa, my Prime Minister. And good morning to Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, the piloter of the United States of Biafra. The men on the ground, able young men and women that are protecting my mother's ancestral land. Every Biafran right across the world, I see Mechuko Kikiabia, Meuradi Yankopong, Abasimbong, Tamono, Obangiji Allah. Bless each and every one of you. As we deliberate, as you do, you are led to your widow's mind in support of this struggle. May your pocket never run dry. May you benefit from the sowed that you are sowing for the betterment of my mother's ancestral land. Those that are dejected, that has been destroyed physically, emotionally, and spiritually by the actions of the Nigerian terrorist government and their allies. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to hold you until the total sovereignty of Biafra is restored. And I believe that God will do that for us in no time. I was on the space yesterday. I was going through my timeline, and those that were tagging me, my co-partners, my comrades, my compatriots, I was looking at what was going on. The birthday wishes that I sent out, the retweets and everything, I was reading them. But I was surprised to see a different one. Ndị Igbo anyị si na a na-anyụ ahụrụ ka o ji ekete nke anyụrụ anyụ a na-epofuzi epofuzi ọ bụkwanụ na gịnị? What is the problem? We are flattering, or we are messing to mess. How we know? We are flattering or fatting to fill up the basket, and the one that we are gotten already is evaporating. What is going on with my compatriots? What is going on with my Nemoches and my Namoches? Who has sowed this seed of discord among our people? Which Satan has taken charge of these people? What is really going on? I am not surprised. Anything spiritual will never go without the attack of that opposing and negative force, which is Satan. This is exactly what is happening. I was happy the other day when I went to her platform. I will not mention her name. You know me. I love everybody. I will criticize the character of our people, and those that are not doing it the right way, I will criticize them. But I still love them as my Nemoche and my Nemoches. But one thing must be told: truth. Truth. If you run away from truth, you are going down. You will fall. Why will our people? It's just like the time when Christ warned his people. He said, on the last day, there will be false prophets, false Christ that will come out to even deceive the already saved people, children of God. Is it not what is happening in this struggle today? All of us were together. DOS came. Mazi Nambekano stood. We were there again. Simon Ekpa has taken over. When Mazi Nambekano was captured, DOS autopilot as at that time. We struggle and struggle and struggle, manage the turbulence. We secured our foundation under the leadership of Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. The same sequence, the same trajectory. Now, Simon Ekpa has been detained or isolated from us. The same thing is playing again. What is happening to us? How do these people want the world to take us serious? If not that this thing is the spiritual, is spiritually backed by God Himself. Do you know what the world will be telling us today? That we are unserious people. They will tell us that we are unserious people. This kind of people cannot be worked with because of what they lack cohesion. Anyway, whatever anybody is doing, whatever anybody does, my name, the name my mother, 88-year-old woman, gave to me, will work on you. Onye memma ono n'isi onye menjo oya no n'isi. You think that you are doing me. The reason why I do what I do it for the interest of the people at home. I'm not doing it just because of my sake. I can remain in Ghana and enjoy look at what you are seeing now is light, irrespective of how poor we are. When I take you to the kitchen right now, you will see tap flowing. Yes, we are poor. I'm not telling you that there are no crimes committed here. I can relax here and say to hell with what is happening over there. But I said, no, I wouldn't do that. Yes, forgive me if this proverb, it is the proverb of our elderly, and it is our proverb. What is wrong with our people? We talk, you say we shouldn't talk. We come out, you say we shouldn't talk. You want to present your own as your own. Adadiorama, what is going on? Is it not the same Adadiorama that I know before? What really happened? My people, Mazu Go, Mazu Chuks, and Coach Chuk, the other person that is there. Remember, do you know one of the institution of God that is under constant attack is marriage? Is marriage. The same thing is happening to this Biafra. This Biafra is one of the institution of God. The reason why our people are being dealt with the way they are dealing with us, I said it before, is our neglect to our Chukwukikapia. Our people are busy chasing after worldly and earthly things. That is the reason why you don't even value Mando. The spirit of Mando is no longer in their head and in their heart. Money, power tussle. If not Chooks, if not me, it can never be Chooks. If not Chooks, it can never be Mazuk. If not Mazuk, it can never be any other person. Power tussle on daily basis. I promise you one thing. All of you that are bringing shame to the United States of Biafra, to the foundation of Mazen Namdekan, foundation of Simon Ekpa, held in trust, and the foundation our ancestors laid for us. They didn't lay this foundation for us to come and begin to attack ourselves. They laid this foundation for us to fight and get what we want and enjoy it. Onyahala 1 year, you are now abandoning your own brothers and sisters. The same brothers and sisters you were chasing the demons, spirits in the night. You are coming out now to come and tell them that you are smelling like the spirit. What is happening to our people? I think most of these people, we need cleansing. We need fasting, just like Simon Ekpa did, just like Mazen Namdekanu did. We need to call upon our God, Chukwukika Piama, who has been there for us since Bo Kambe Bo. Because what is happening to us here now, Enyekwa, like we say it in Ghana, in Ashanti, in Akan language. Enyekwa, it's not ordinary. Something is going on. The devil is muddying the water for us. The devil is muddying the water for us. We might look at it as physical, in a physical realm, that, oh, this is nothing. It's gullible people that are. No, something secret, something dangerous is going on beneath all this, disturbances that we are having. Something is beneath it. Something is pushing it. I believe in God. I fought 5 different wars. I flew across the world and God saved me. The one I've never talked about here was when I traveled from here to Dubai to Gru, Brazil to Panama to Trinidad and Tobago. It took me more than 35 hours in the air. as I was flying. God saved me. I went in there and I came back as well. The same God saved me in 5 different wars that I took part in. I know that that same God is still alive today and will be there forever till the end of time. And he will restore Biafra for us. So whatever you see, put it in prayers, my people, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know the reason of seeking the face of God when he was about to embark in the journey. If not, nobody know where that man could have been today. Maybe they don't kill him. We must concentrate. These are distractions from the pit of hell. That is what they are doing. Satan knows what Biafra is going to be tomorrow. That is the reason why they are attacking it left, right, and center. Don't be distracted. I remain your Okene, and I will continue to support you, support Katangazan Ragweze, support the United States of Biafra, and my people at home that are bearing the brunt of the wickedness of Nigeria and their allies. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Max. I appreciate you for that amazing speech I just made. And fellow Biafrans that are watching, don't forget our topic we are treating. He said, we are made wise, not by the recollection of the past, but by the responsibility for the future. We are made wise, not by the recollection of the past, but by the responsibility for the future. Telling us about what you did in the past and everything is not enough. That you were a Messiah before. You did this, you did this, you did it for Biafra, you did that for Biafra, is not what we are after. We are in the future. What shows that you are a wise person is what you are doing for the future. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? Yesterday you were there apologizing. Yesterday you were in the front line preaching the gospel of Biafra. Yesterday you showed love to Biafra and Biafra responded, I showed love to you. We are made wise, not by the recollection of the past, but by the responsibility for the future. This is where most of us is getting it wrong. We are too emotional to think properly. Some of us are too emotional to think properly. That I was the person that brought you into Biafra doesn't mean that when I begin to misbehave, you must follow me. That maybe you introduced me or I introduced you to the issue of Biafra doesn't mean that when you see me talking nonsense, you sit back there and begin to listen. That is why I say in my program, it is an open book. What I do here is to open book and make it wide. What my guests do here is to open the book and make it wider for you to understand. The decision is yours. Just like the Deputy Prime Minister have always said, freedom of association is one of the things that we have signed up for. You are free to associate with anybody or anything. But I want you to know that you will be responsible for your decision that you have taken. You cannot blame me for your decision. You can't blame Ugo 247 for your decision. You can't blame my brother Maxwell here. You can't blame Akonye Wetere. You can't blame our brother Gespin who have just joined us. Whatever decision you take, there will be a consequence for your action and you'll be responsible, not me. That is why don't judge with what I was saying yesterday or day before yesterday or what I have done in the past. Oh, I was one of the pillars. I was the one who held the signature, who held battle with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to sign the struggle. I was with the one with the Mazen Simon Ekpa. We were there. I was always with him, calling him, and we are doing this. We are made wise, not by the recollection of the past, but by the responsibility for the future. Today, what are you doing? What are you doing? How many times are you going to apologize? How many times are you going to straighten your way? How many times? And remember the word of our Supreme Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you cut cancer off. You cut cancer off, you don't treat it.
How do you save yourself from unfiltered and irrelevant discussions and messages? How do you save yourself? You can save yourself from irrelevant talks and messages by staying away from them. Let me tell you, since all these fallen angels are doing what they're doing, I do not go to their platform or watch their program. The only time I hear about their content is when a fellow comrade share a particular part, and I know that that particular part needs attention. I will watch it and then discuss it. But for me to follow them, listen to them, I don't do that. You can save yourself a lot of trouble by stopping to follow nonsense. Some of you do not have that mental capacity to comprehend information when they come. We are very, very easily carried away. Oh, he's our brother, he's our sister, she has done so much, he has done so much. We have seen people who did a lot in the past. And when they left the struggle, the Biafrans left them and continued. If they tell you that somebody like the deputy of Mazen Nandekano, Uche Mefo, will disappear on media, will you ever believe it? Uche Mefo had Radio Biafra for many years. Radio Biafra has the highest, have won the award of having the highest viewers, highest audience. So many times. Uche Mefo was there. In fact, he held IPOB from when Mazen Nandekano was arrested on 2015 until Mazen Nandekano came out. Uche Mefo was there. But when Uche Mefo decided to walk away and do something differently, Mazen Nandekano ignored him and he disappeared. Do you know that he's still online today? So many of us don't know that he's still online broadcasting. But who knows him, if he exists or not? Many strong men has come and gone. And more are going to come and they're going to go. And just like our Prime Minister said in one of his programs, that this very struggle is stage by stage, face by face, book by any stage we read, the book will be open. Some people will drop and some people will continue. My prayer is that I will not be among the ones that will drop until we get into the promised land. That should be your own prayer. Your prayer should be you will not be among. Let me tell you, more people are going to drop. Oh. In every stage, more people are going to drop. Mazen Nandekano say the only person he is sure that we continue to talk about Biafra tomorrow morning is himself. That is only himself that he is sure that tomorrow morning when he wakes up, he will continue to talk about Biafra. At every stage, people will continue to fall out. Your prayer should be that you will be in the front line until we get to the promised land. That is my own prayer for myself. And I can only vouch for myself, not for anybody. And if I wake up tomorrow, my greatest loved comrade have changed and begin to do a different thing, it will pain me a lot. I will grieve for it. After grieving, I will continue. It will not make me to say, okay, let me come and follow him and divide because, no, I cannot deviate because I've deviated. It is painful. Just like some of the comrades I see today, people that will sit together and we do joint brokers. We encourage each other. We defend Biafra together in a joint brokers. Today, you see them delegitimizing the government that they agree to legitimize. The agreement all of us reached with Mazi Simon Ekpa is that Nigerian government must be delegitimized and Biafra government must be legitimized. But today, what they are doing is delegitimizing Biafra government and legitimizing Nigerian government. And they don't see anything wrong in it. They think they are doing to Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. They think that the United States of Biafra is about Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. It's not about her. Whether you like her, whether you hate her, whatever you have against her, it is not about her. It is not about. It is about the United States of Biafra. It is about you. It is about me. It's about our future, about our generation of born. Why is it so difficult for you to do?
we must think of our future. And we are going for the future, not yesterday. We are not going back to yesterday. It is very good to have memories, have informations, but not going back to them. You have memories as information. Why we play old videos and old information is to let you understand things that have happened in the past. It's not that we are going back in the past. It's to remind you of things you have forgotten. That is why we play old videos to refresh your memory. These are the failures. And from those old videos, you can learn the failures of the past. And you move into the future with corrections and make sure you don't make a mistake anymore. Fellow Biafrans, it is forward ever and backward never. I can see Akonyo Wetere is back. I hope that this time your network is going to allow you to speak.
Just a minute. There's
okay, my brother, go ahead.
Something just came into my mind now. You know, yesterday we were all celebrating our DPM's birthday. And many of you that may have forgotten, last year, the same person used this DPM birthday to draw crowd and they take praises.
Absolutely.
This thing you see she did yesterday has been out since last week. I heard of it about is it Tuesday or so? Tuesday or Wednesday. And then they planned very well to wait to use it to disrupt the celebration of our DPM. That was why on Saturday they were hosting a space, calling her, come and give us the message, you. We are waiting, no. Come and blow the ground, come and shut the by the time you start hearing happy birthday, bring it out so that you will distract them. You cannot distract Biafrans. We have trashed her, we have trashed them. All of them are Nabagofalasi, we cannot go back to them. Whoever want to follow anybody, just like she said, out of emotion, out of compassion, out of love, you are free to follow that person. Like I said myself, any day Ugo 247 do bad one, come out to tell Ugo this one you do no good do, or report to somebody to come and report. No gossip. Anything you hear that is choose to collect my wife for now, but I don't want to make you tell them. That person is a wicked person. But Nami talk and go ask choose to take my wife. You know that I am proud, I am bold enough to defend myself. I am telling you the truth. Now when it is gossip, you're a criminal, you're a wicked fellow. So let them cook anything they want. But one thing I want you to know, that somebody, if you listen to the voice our DPM release, the video of our PM where he was telling these criminals also, that you might be in a criminal gang without knowing that you are already in a criminal gang. You might be in an evil clique without knowing it. Somebody is sitting somewhere fighting shooks. Let's assume I am here now fighting shooks, and the Maxwell is giving me arms to fight shooks. If I were to be shooks, the first person I will take out is the person that is giving arms. Because if you remove the person giving arms, I will not be able to have arms. So who is that person? Somebody is giving you evidences and proofs to come and fight me, and you claim you are my brother. You claim you are my sister. And you are fighting me. You are even worse than the real original enemy. You give them it. Go and watch what those criminals are doing. What those imbeciles are doing. Go and watch. You see that everything they are using today to laugh Ugo 247, laugh you survivor, lab DPM is what somebody is giving them. The same person that told you, I am with you, I will fight with you. Who is deceiving who? I beg you, maybe we'll trash them today, tomorrow with the move on. Even this, after this morning, my next program, I will never bring anything about this rubbish because they are disgusting. But one thing that I'm happy about is that we see them before they land.
Absolutely.
You can catch them before they come. I beg, make a Akonye with the carry go before they kick them out again.
Go ahead, Akonye with it. Unmute yourself.
Like I was saying before, network plugged me out that time. On that my line of thought, I won't be directing it as a question now, but I want to speak to my fellow Biafrans. See, what I want to make known to everybody today is that in this struggle now, I know Nimia. People like us, I am young, but I did remember after asking my dad the questions about 1967, I started tracking this struggle very much younger. It would be 20 years at that time. No, but as of 2011, I read a memo about Nnamdi Kanu. I was asking myself, who is this man? After reading that memo, reading that thing online, as early as 2015, and somebody talked about Nnamdi Kanu and talked about Radio Biafra. That was when I started following this struggle. You see that May 30th May, let's celebrate what for Black Sunday. I have said it on your program. Ejimuku from Mpo. I made a procession after I met a year in a CKC. Ihe mere na agbahome egbe bụ na nru na mkpo nru na opiwe ka se kan lie at the ndi because that was on Sunday. Se kan lie at onye bụ mu je mkpo anwa bụ our zonal coordinator. Okay, mara how active on the zonal coordinator mam our zonal chairman mam church can not come over Brume by the mkpo. But when we the procession happy na moti ya woro okwu. So onwe ga apụta ọ sị gị na ya nwa bụ isi mbido but ka ile eso kedi gịnị kpatara iji eso? Is it the grievances? We said it yesterday. Is it the grievances of what they did to your forefathers? Or somebody just told you this is where a gombute no now you could be had open down online? Because that is what I'm discovering from all these people. Because if they are following the struggle, as a result of how they feel, what that happened, the pogrom, the marginalization that we are talking of, you got them more feast that nobody will break you. That's my little opinion on that side. Now coming to Ada, me, but I dem are the forward, it come mad. Mad. All the cohen kula platform. I'm a man on Nigeria. No, I got no online. Ngwaha kesi me saga. And the saga can be named dig information as in factual information about how he just go here say. But if I say it, maybe they might track me and kill me. Because I got obvious there. And can't let them with Casonile full platform on ya. But if they you go to say Tibu okay, make it do it. You go to get Tibu Makaka Modosha. My brothers and sisters, who no could see any and I'm a platform which is every day. Let the government get it right. Let you people make sure that you get a system. Naga equip all these charlatans maybe again. Flippant character or the humor. Someone that will be white, maybe he's not a good somebody. Information ni no with us in me porno can't warm Ariseba. Abuni Kuhoku, your outburst, your incoherent outburst on the cabinet meeting or the Zoom meeting that mandated and made other cabinet members to say, okay, let us suspend this for a while. Which means he can run a good book of see, okay. What picture are you trying to paint? As in, you are painting it to yourself. But let's assume that we flip it now, as your character is flippant. When the going is getting hard, you flip. It then means that all the things COS have been doing is a lie. As you are talking to toddlers. Now you take it to the root, saying that we should fall back to USB. We should not talk bad about a liar that you called homo. My brothers and sisters, who is fooling who? I will keep saying my own before you join this struggle. Lezi anya nyo jụọ onwe gị ese kedu ihe kpọtara gị ebe a. Onye nọ na struggle onwe onye kpọtara m. Mme kpọrọ onwe m bịa. And adị m ekwe ka mmadụ kpọta m. And adị m ekwu ihe ebe eledoghị m anya. Anọ m la dị flawa epuichi si na saga. Tikwubu okwu bụ ndị mmadụ nne ya. All these charlatans. Mgbe ahụ ndịkwala line ya nọrọkwa na-ege ya. Some videos ọ na-epule bụ ihe mere 3 years ago. Mụnwa follow life. But aga m edi ya, atans nde ya, o nwere nke o pulere ihe mere during the election of ndị edo. O pule ya sị na ihe na-eme la kata nke ahụ gbakara m obi ndị na online ebe a, somebody attacked me. That time enweghị m nọmba ya. Sisi inye m nọmba ya, nweghị titi one day nwete nọmba to somebody. And I called her. How do you want us to trust you now? And to Biafrans, n'anya ihe mere eji enwe area kedu ihe ala akpọ ya na university area of study to let your mind be confined on one thing. Mere onye ga-agụ doctor ya bụ after na ịgụchara basic education, ịgụcha primary school, secondary, ịbatazi na university asị gị na akwụkwọ ndị ya na ihe ndị ya ihe eji agwa gị so that your mind ga-anọ one channel na-aga. Ọ bụghị ele eme doctor, ịgụ biology, go this chemistry and other things that relate to human anatomy. You're happy I jump or you go back about social science. You go back about civic education. No. Your brain I got concentrated. And then we have like a principle. Like if they now we are being told that acid, I want to use it because that one was some is a specimen email altar or making here. That is how this struggle is. We are being told that you will not pour water to a conk acid rather than you pour acid, a concentrated acid to water. Because if that's okay, otherwise, acid that burn, that is how this struggle is. This is how you should do it that way. Don't bring your own belief or your own understanding. All these charlatans relate to women on ground. I am an alarm. Now, il est women on ground. They will be negotiate. All about at times when, like I did say that I took time to I listened to that message, to that cut. I was digging to see the message PM sent him. After the buzere the presenter. Like we are going to PM. See no work at a because the boss there. But mgbe ebuzo zie ya bụ oge nkere ịkọrị ọnụ. Mgbe ọ kpọpụtara nwunye PM SY PM ịkọrị ọnụ. Ebe ka mmụọ gị nọzi. Ọnụ niile ahụ ịkọrọ data mgbe ka ịkọrọ data because of na COS na dị na-ekwu okwu ala esendịrị gị super chat. Mebi onwe ka o si dị kpọọ lazụ yọ ego ịla ayọ esendịrị gị ego. Mana na-adịghị esendịrị gị ego ngwa ka emebisia. Ya bụla jisikwe n'ike o. Okay, I made some people that say, "Me kuchage lotali Igbo bịa kwuo ka amara." Okwa these people, all this kind of questionable character ndị ara anụma mere people ekwu dị okwu dị ekwu. Ndị mmadụ apụtala akọ anyị ọnụ online that way. We cannot control ourselves. Lee anya, our common enemy, one common enemy enwere bụ Nigeria. I mean, they ekwu ụfọdụ asị m attack. They kwuzi ndị Fulani. I was saying it yesterday on your platform before network took me out. Fulani before the war, and I would want you to dig things again, bring the information to forth light. Before the war, Igbo conquered. They were helpless. They didn't even, Fulani people, they did not even know that they were helpless. It was Britain that preached them, assured them. Because when Britain landed in the Gulf of Guinea or Bight of Biafra, Kende Habuzon Meti, Orandaro Chuku, part of them Larasaba. Ekumeku war, how Ekumeku war, how many years can the Britain and the Bandi Bobai, our forefathers, about 30 years, they could not break us. Alaria. Portuguese, if they are for business, not of annihilation, we're able to settle down and have a good business with our people. Now they move down through Cameroon to north and conquer them, down to Lagos and match them, and now begged our people with the warrant chief. Because of warrant chief, they entered us. Many people know the struggle. They cannot trace their history. Now our people, because of our democratic nature, and go back through missionary church they man here today. Go back take over Nigeria. Britain now la rekaraje gwa then and they dominate good everywhere. Na chuoha. Ngwalezie ihe ndị Hausa na-eme now. La Igbo before odo manya akon oya me na-enwe Hausa kwota na Igbo. Ndị Hausa bulata ihe ndị be anyị ga-abụ distributor. And we do not allow them stroll outside. And we never allow them. But now he break it there. Hangwabu so distributor through Dangote, he shut down all these gullible intellectuals, shut them down. Today now they hold them as well. Every license will make it a lack to price. Ndole call them every day, but in the buying cloak, a kuchisi hanya. And then Capro Norobodo Iboleko, come uno ga water go history. Onye Putokuya, onye Putokuya, kila why idiot. If he lays there, the Simon Area, am I daft? Biafra of Simon's property. He's my brother from Ebony State. Is he his personal property? If he decides to follow, maybe decide to succumb because of pressure, will I follow him to succumb? Jim. Mola Gwandara, Simon Potano, Biasemo, Namlara, La Brig, am I daft? Let him go start his own. He did his own, he could not succeed. Maybe if Ngozi will succeed, we keep on moving. If you turn back to throw stone to the dog every dog that backs at you, you will not get where you are going on time. That has been my own system. That is me. When I sit down, calculate, connect the dots, I see this, I follow the person. Ngozobago saga since they made their DPM, saga. She only comes out to debunk what is not necessary. Saga. Van on a media lay from Simon. On the message of his phone, I was his core fan. Or put online, open off for PMA post or anything, or so there's no update from my PM. Or Wola since the Finland. We go program because we go program Van and Abaho, Undibunu, Undibe get after all, goes or Abufalani. On goes or Abufalani Bunso Bundibo. Or Kuala Bull or Hala Chuke. For the large phone on your chonoquia, my phone on Nokia, or your hand. And that one keta be here, but what you dear, and when you less Bunya Fuku, maybe ha convinced you and a good. Ya JJ Kirego, no problem. Manaki lady, Ojingajeri, Chitekonye Diaka. I said it on platform of Ubu one. Internet do not lie, make my Mungagabo position to them. Me. Let go to me woman and care to be one. I want a man on a Libo, on a man on Nigeria. Ghana online. Mungagabo position. Only a pota, and we can say Bonny State. But a pota, you will defend if pota is what she'll have been nagging. I will attack you. Guahoni Bonibo, sleep pant human being. They do stable. Let them don't worry. Let them keep on doing whatever they are doing. Allah call Biati. Unu happy. Oku me the wuru emecho die group. Onye nwe ha gatakwa banye na be ya. Unu happy aka agba. Many people will fall as me. Let they shake me. The thing na dey pain mo bo. Kedu ihe ndị ọzọ gala agwa. Because all abụ nwale etote ma mi ala papa ala alụ ọgụ. Ime ihe na-eme ụmụaka ma ihe na-ebe akwa bụ ndị the third party ga-apụta bịa na-ele ha ala ikpopụtasị akwa ke ndị dị perfect. O nwere one thing chọrọ ikwu since ndị Yoruba bido kwugo okwu obidowa ifugo any other group pụtara ama ihe ha na-eme Tinubu dị mini bute oyiri la arụzi be ha nwa nọ France ndị nke n'Italy achọ ka esi atụkọta ego ka ha create app send ka ha rụpụta ụlọ ndị ara unu zọba na ego mmiri ga-eri unu mana Chukwu ga-ekwe ka ọ ga-ericha unu ri unu barịsị ma mmezu ha nwụrụ ọkwa ndị si na Nnamdị aga-adị Nnamdị Ezebiri aga-adị ịlasị ịrachita ngwana ka anyị jebido n'isi ka anyị lachi azụ jeyo ebe ọ bụ na anyị emeta ya ka anyị lachi azụ jeyo ụwa ziri ọ ka dị ndụ bụrụ efiri ma let us go back ojukwu anwụgo let us go back to wazirike ndị eriri isi na ike ụmụnne m after unu kwụsara ha n'ihe a I've told you, I've begged, not that I told you, I begged you. See what you will do. Let us go back to history as Nnamdi used to do. He will come outside, he will say, I want to deal with the life of Obasanjo. Okay, dig information on Obasanjo from Bosono Primary School. That is how truth is being preached. Udigiya, factual evidence, backed up with factual evidence that is on the public domain. Over get declassified or saying not declassified. But it connects one or two doors, a man associated in the middle. Indini no line akoya we only follow Nnamdi. O we ni Nnamdi puru. Mandela project Nnamdi ji made Obasanjo and die. Oko ha jere zi la France but ya. O nwere ihe ni no kwuru. O nwere ihe ni no kwuru na emezubere. Charlatans just everywhere la akoya we maka ka tap send area super chat. O were la azụrụ chocolate la ata. Na fisi mbọ n'ụtụtụ fisi eleghị ụnyaara ara na-enweghị nwanne ga-agbachi anya ndị ihe a na-eme dị mmụ na ikuku lekwu ala afọ ike ọkụkọ ya kube before you know it ha ntadapụsịa one thing bụ unu mara na ndị ọcha unu na-agba mgba ka unu mara ihe ndị bụ ndị Hausa because ndị Hausa akwụdo ofu ebe and ndị ọcha dị ekwe ka onye mere ihe before mekwu ya ha again. That is why ha ji gburu ndị ọcha. Ha ga-ekwe gị ka ihe mere aka imekpakwa ya ha again. Ihe bịakwasị gị na agwa aha ga-emu ihe toro ogologo onye sabotage today ka ga sabotage echi. But onye kwudoro today enweghị iji eme ka ịba ya that person over tomorrow. Ọ bụ na Simon ekwe court through this cancer ọ na-ekwu okwu ya starting from vam even mgbe Ada dara lachita azụ chụọ ya. People are there, people like us, we are there. Fight today in Nigeria, probably gonna I will start up media. Everybody knows if you do not compromise in Nigeria, it's either they kill you or you compromise. So that is why he who fight and run lives to fight another day. People did dead more than them can opportunity by Kaipata. Unyara because we continue or continue.
Thank you so much, Konya Weather. I appreciate you for your contributions, and I hope that my fellow Biafrans are listening. They are listening and they are paying attention. Everything we are saying here is to bring information to your doorstep. These are things you know, but some of you pretend you don't know. Or some of you have a very short memory, you forgot it. That is why we are reminding you. Many things that you are seeing today are not new. Just like my beloved brother Ugo 247 said, they are not new. Some of us who have been close to the cabinet all this while, we have seen so many things that we don't come here to use for program. We don't talk about them. If we begin to tell you stories of what we have seen, you'll be surprised. But even some of the things that are in the public, some of you still ignore it. If Biafrans can tell themselves the truth, on several occasions, you have heard Mazi Samuel can make a broadcast and called names and say, stop attacking Biafran people. And he called certain names. He said, whenever it is time, I will give you the order when I say so. But for now, stop. He made the broadcast the first time, he made the second time, until he came and called them. He called 2 particular people today that are telling you that they are close to Mazi Simon Ekpa. He said they should stop that attack. And some of you who are not intelligent will know that during that very time, in this struggle, once you fall out, the announcement we made, if you are disengaged completely from the government of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa will announce it. If it is just a suspension, it happens in the cabinet and he wouldn't announce it in public. And there is one thing Mazi Simon Ekpa always say: there is no permanent friend and there's no permanent enemy. I don't have a friend, I don't have an enemy. And if you watch the way he plays the policy of leadership, Mazi Simon Ekpa always leave room. He leave room for reconciliation. He leave that room for the olive branch for you to come back. But your coming back doesn't mean you are going to be in the government anymore. So many things you are seeing today didn't start today. It didn't start happening. The disobedient, the insult, this attack didn't start today. It started even among us when we were in the media, in the breaking media, inside. There was a day it happened, I was shouting that day, record this thing, record it. Some of the things that were happening in the media, if we record it and play it today for you, if we had the opportunity to record it then and play it today, we'll not be talking too much. All we do is open program, and when we play it, you choose where to go and listen. You go there and listen. Some of them that come today, they tell you that they are neutral. Some come, they say they are neutral. They are not that here. These were people who came on one of Mazi Simon Ekpa say, who is that person in that Biafran government? Somebody said it. That who is that person in that Biafran government that will come and take decisions? This was why Mazi Simon Ekpa was in charge. And when that idiot made that comment, people who were supposed to protect the government were there and they were watching him talking that rubbish. Those who claim to be Minister of Information and their deputy, they were there.
No, they were supporting him. They were together. Have you forgotten? Exactly. They were together. All of them. They were together. Challenging.
Who is that person? Who is that very person?
Yes, we support you. We support you. We will not take it.
A lot of things that have happened. But I see we are not here for saga. I don't have time for that. Because I know that Biafrans, we still have intelligent people. All it takes is time. That's one thing that Mazi Nandikane said. Biafran people are very difficult people to convince. But once you convince them, when they follow you, they follow you. And there is one thing with the issue of Biafra. In this Biafran struggle, you don't force people to follow you. You don't cajole people to follow you. You earn your respect. You earn it. If you want to lead, you have to earn it. And that was how Mazi Simon Ekpa defeated the DOS. Why DOS was busy preaching command and control. They were busy preaching and telling us, look at the people, he gave us the command. We were the one who were there. This one come yesterday. This one come day before yesterday. Mazi Simon Ekpa was busy answering relevant questions from Biafrans, earning respect from Biafrans. At the end of the day, what happened? Are they not history today? I have seen several posts today. Some of them today, some join Nigerian governments. Some of them join different. I saw a post where they brought some names. In that picture, I saw the one they call Methuselah. I saw the other one, the other one they call Osojiman, and I saw the other lady. I saw where they put their picture and they said they are no longer members of IPOB. I was just laughing. These are a bunch of confused people. And as I said before, this restoration of Biafra is stage by stage. If we cross the stage where your energy can go, the only thing you can do is to step aside quietly. It is not by force. So there is no law that says that all of us must fight for Biafra. There is no law like that. There is no law anywhere that says every one of us. No. When we were in IPOB, That time was a free for all. All you need to on your phone and shout, "Oh, hey, Biafra, oh, Mazen Nani." That is all needed. And that was what Mazen Nani kind of permitted. Just make that noise. We want that noise. When we are about to take over the media, the social media, just on your camera. That was the time of IPOB. Until it graduated to the new dimension. When we enter the new dimension, when you are broadcasting, you must have facts. You don't just come and shout and talk. No more blackmailing. Have facts. When we enter to that stage of have facts, some people that cannot be able to make research or add facts or try to improve themselves, they get angry. And that was their reason for not supporting the new dimension. They changed and begin to go simply because they could not be able to calm down, learn and improve yourself, or step aside because your own era has gone. That does not mean you are not part of the Biafra. That doesn't mean you'll not be remembered. But when you rise up and destroy that thing that you have built, you will never be remembered for good anymore. But assuming you play your own role, and when you see that, oh, this stage now I cannot be able to do it, you step aside and allow the next people. When the history is being written, to be written that at this point in time, it was Mr. A and Mr. B that fought. And when it got to this stage, we began to see Mr. C and Mr. D. And this change will continue to happen until we get to Biafra land. And I used to tell people that after the full restoration in Biafra, do you know that when we go back to Biafra, some of us that you see they spend our times on media today, you will not even see us in any post. Both in their media communication, you might not see us anywhere. And there is no law that said that you must see us somewhere. Am I now going to say that when Biafra come, and because I am not put in a communications department, or maybe I'm not given a studio or radio Biafra to manage, or Biafra television, I'm not allowed there, because of that, I begin to attack the government? That is stupidity. Even when you go to when it comes to contesting for a governorship, there are people that will come to contest who has not even talked about Biafra. Not because they don't want to, some of them because of the situation of where they are. Some of them because they have not gotten their light. Some of them because they haven't seen the light. But when they come on board at that time, there will be a procedure. Once they pass the screening of the government, they'll be allowed to participate. It is stage by stage. Accept the stage. If you don't reach the stage where your muscle no fit carry, just carry your blanket, cover yourself, come on. When Biafra come, now we get up. You go come inside home. You come home. Not to attack the Biafra. Not to attack it. And when you are attacking COS, you think you're attacking COS. It is not how she is just on her own, an innocent woman, trying to hold the mantle until Master Simon can join us. She's just doing what she has to do. Every war you raise against her today is against Biafra. Is against your own future. Is against that thing you think you are protecting. It is not difficult to know. That's why I see people, anybody that tell you that I don't know where to follow, I don't know who is that, they are just being mischievous. It is very easy. There is a structure. And I say, if some people outside can know the structure, how much more you that is a Biafran? Go and check today. There is one person that always says a word, and all the newspaper in Nigeria will write about it because they know she's the right person. In interviews, you look at the podcasts where Biafra have been defended in podcasts. There is someone that's always invited. Even with your common sense, you should know that there is somebody that is already there. So it is not difficult to know or identify the structure of this very Biafra we are talking about. It is not difficult. When you pretend you don't know it, you are deceiving yourself. And Mazi Simon Ekpa is not naive. He is not naive that he cannot know the protocol and procedure of sending information. He is not. This is a man who has served in the military. Our brother Maxwell, who is here, have also served in the military, and they know what is called protocol. When it comes to orderliness, order of doing something, they know it. They don't. A military man doesn't joke with that. They know they are superior. That line of work, they know it. For you to tell me that Master Simon all of a sudden, because he was absent for 3 months, he has not lost his senses, that he doesn't know how to communicate to an organization which he has built, a foundation which he has led. It is laughable. But still yet, some people are believing it. Go ahead, my brother Maxwell.
The only thing I need to chip in here, Mazichuk, is this. With all this thing that is going on, the insults and attacks left, right, and center, front and back against Dr. Ngozi Oravweze, do you know who I am afraid of? The husband. I will urge all Biafrans to always put that man in prayers. The man get hurt. He get the heart of a woman, a man, a brave man, and the heart of a Biafran. If it were other men or husbands, he could have advised her. You cannot continue with this kind of thing, insult everywhere, attacks everywhere. You insulting my own wife. But he is a strong man. That is the only person I am going to thank, and thank heavily for standing behind his wife. And if he is listening, or this video can get to him, let him know that I am the Okene or Wawa, the Biafra. That I say, may God continue to bless him as he supports the wife to carry on in this great task. It is not easy. We must add him in prayers as well. In all our pastoral prayers, we must add him in prayers. That the Spirit of God that is leading him now will continue to lead him, so that the wife will do what the Biafran people expect her or have asked her to do for us. That's what I have to do.
Thank you for your speech. Thank you. And my fellow Biafrans that are watching, everyone that is watching, wherever you have connected to us, we have spent almost 3 hours, 30 minutes on this very program. And we are going to be summarizing now. There's a video I wanted to play, but I'm not going to be able to play that video tomorrow. Maybe today, maybe by tomorrow, I'm going to be able to play it on tomorrow's program. We have done justice to this very issue. Every one of you know that the United States of Biafra government platforms and our programs, we don't engage in saga. What we do is to debunk lies against the government, against our prime minister, against our deputy prime minister, against Mazen Nandekan. And if you are standing against the government, we come after you. What we have done today is not a waste of time. It's not an attack to an individual. It's an attack to a character. When you have a bad character, we call it out. It's late for you to change. In case you don't know what you are doing, we call out that attitude. That is what we are doing today. What we are doing today, it is not because of a personal hatred to anybody. I don't hate anybody. Likewise, my beloved brother here, we don't hate anybody. But when you are doing something that is wrong, we will call your attention and tell you you have gotten it wrong. And that is what we are doing today, calling out evil to be evil. And also redirecting our Biafran people, because we don't want people to be misled. Many people have been misled in the past. We cannot sit back and continue to watch people getting misled. At this time where we are supposed to focus on the recognition of Biafra and full restoration on the ground. That is where our assignment is supposed to be. Trying to win recognitions and let the world know why we are doing what we are doing. But at any point in time, they keep on distracting us, keep on making the Biafrans lose focus. And we trash these informations once and for all. Tomorrow, we are not going to go back into this again. Every one of us should know that our loyalty is to the United States of Biafra, not to a human being. And what we are doing is to build an institution that will last forever, not strong men and strong women. That is not what we are building. If you are part of those who are here to build strong men and strong women, you are in the wrong place. What we are building is an institution
Whoever the Biafran people have allowed to handle an institution, everybody must support that person. Whether man, woman, old, young, poor, rich, they must be supported. Institution, that is what we build, not human being. It doesn't matter the angle, whether in the forces, whether in our defense, whether in the, just like in the, what is happening in defense today. Just like what is happening in defense. You see, we have by ourselves built strong men. And today, some of those strong men are claiming to be more powerful than the Biafra itself. It is sad. That is what you get when you build strong men. And that is one of the problems of Nigeria. Nigeria was able to build strong men in every region. They refuse to build institution of the government if you are busy building strong men. You can remember the way they built the late Muhammad Buhari. They told you he's Mr. Integrity. That is the only righteous man in the whole of Nigeria. And the people begin to run with the message. They campaign that he is the only person, very disciplined. Oh, if you talk, they say, oh, war against indiscipline. He was the one that did war against indiscipline. During his time, there was no corruption. They built a strong man, and what transpired? He came in and he ran the most corrupt government on the planet Earth. Today, what we are seeing today is the extension of that very government of late Muhammad Buhari. That's what they are seeing today. The corruption is growing more and more. Strong men, that's what Nigeria build. They don't build institution. That's what same way they build Obasanjo. They build Obasanjo, single-handedly built him and brought him and made him a president. And he continued and wanted to go into the fourth tenure. The same thing they did in so many, even in Biafra land today, they are still building. The same way they are building, you see how they are building the one they call P2B. They will tell you P2B is the Messiah. Everybody is talking P2B. Wait until he enters there. The condition of Biafra will become worse than ever. There is nothing you can do to redeem Nigeria. Anything you build on that name called Nigeria is bound to fail. And if you are a Biafran, you are supporting anything in Nigeria, you are fighting against yourself. One of the first quality you must have for you to be effective, to run effectively in Nigeria, one of the first quality you must have for you to be relevant in Nigeria is to be a hater of the Biafran people. The ability to destroy the life of Biafrans and their economy is one thing that qualifies you to have a position in Nigeria. If you don't know that now. The ability for you to hate the Biafran people, more especially the Igbo Biafrans, take their life, destroy their properties, that is one of the things that qualifies you to earn a position in Nigeria. And if you don't have that, nobody is going to give you any position. This is why we say enough is enough. We will never, ever be part of it. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu laid this foundation. Even in captivity, he is still standing tall. You can hear his last broker. He said, I have the right to fight for my self-determination. It is my right. It is my right. And he's ready to fight. He said, even on to death, he will. And look at you that has some little freedom. You are already chickening out. You're already running away. You're already changing your language. You're already speaking in a different tone. I hope that my fellow Biafrans, wherever we are, we have to focus. Now we have the United States of Biafra that was declared on the 29th of November 2024. Under the command of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze today. That is where every one of us stands. With the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand. There is no other one. There is only one government. One United States of Biafran government. There are not two. There is only one. The earlier you realize that, the better. And there is nothing you can do to stop it. I will allow my beloved brother, Ugo 247, to give us his last speech and closing remark while we round up the program.
Thank you so much, my brother Shoes. It's like you made every summary we need to see or hear. Biafrans, amam asị na-agba mbọ ọtụ n'ogwe agba abụọ ọtụ n'ogwe ọzọ ogwe ga-abịara eto ogologo okwu adịa n'ụka mgbede. When you look around, you see what has been happening, what is going on, what is happening. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do, where to be, how to be. My joy is that till now, I am still saying it proudly and boldly. I have never called anybody since the beginning of all this, their nuisance on the line began. I've never called anybody to convince you of where to go and where not to go. If you say I have called you, you can come out and because sometimes I will open my platform and challenge these criminals that are talking. Come and explain to Biafrans how I have lied or deceived people. They will disappear. They will not come, but they will keep distracting people from the comment section. One thing I will tell every Biafran is this: if you know that the same thing I told us during DOS and during Nelly Ofebu, those places you go and you begin to get heart attack, don't go there. There is no point of view. I see some fools coming to call me names and insult me in the comment section. And these fools have been here from beginning of the program till this time. You are not enjoying what I'm doing. I am pissing you off. Why do you waste your precious time listening to me? So I am advising every Biafran as well. You don't need to go to anybody's platform just to tell them they are stupid. You don't need to go there to call them sabo. You don't need to go there to just tell them they'll go die today. You don't need it. You are wasting your precious time. Use your precious time if you don't have anything to do. Listen to Mazen Namdekan old messages. Listen to Simon Ekpa messages. It will bless you better. That's why sometimes if I'm too tired to make program, I will look for one of our PM Simon Ekpa's program and bring, or Mazen Namdekan and bring. Let us advise ourselves. I'm begging us. You don't need to be because you hear, hey, they are talking about to go. You don't need to go. You don't need to go and listen and come and tell. When you listen, if you are truly a Biafran, you will get angry. Because who knows me from 2021, I joined this Biafra, knows what I can do and what I don't have any secret. And when PM was not our prime minister, I used to say it. Any day he goes against Biafra, me, I go fight you. When Nelly Ofebu was there, I told Nelly Ofebu, you don't fall, you don't fail, you don't forehand, and you are my enemy. Paulo Chabe was telling me, you don't need to wait for Simon Ekpa to do anything before. I said, no, this is Biafra struggle. Everybody have their way. If Simon Ekpa did not say anything against Biafra, I don't have anything against him. I have something against him. And we didn't know that Simon Ekpa know what he was doing. All of them that told you that Simon Ekpa and Nelly is their problem. After Nelly has gone, where are they?
Where are they?
Are they supporting Simon?
Oh God.
My greatest surprise is today. All of them, like one Efulefu that call himself Stephen something. He go here that he answers various names. He answers many names. That will be in some useless platform, discussing how someone Ekpa is an evil person, how someone is killing his brother and family. Today, he is coming to tell you, he will come to my platform that Oge Chukwukere is doing the right thing. He is carrying out with the Sonny Akparawa and the Raphael Ajere. They are doing the needful. This is what Simon, I say you that I know, you hate Simon. Today, you are telling me who is you. Listen, nobody that truly loves Simon will support anything against Simon. Nobody that truly loves Simon will support anything that will happen against the Biafrans. If somebody can come out boldly and proudly to tell you, yes, let them die, I want to prove a point that Namibia Kidigara. And the same day, the same person come back tomorrow to tell you, let us sit at home for those people that die. Who is a fool? Biafrans, we move. Our DPM is doing the needful. She is doing the needful. Let us help her to get us to the place we need to be. Let us avoid all these distractions. Let us avoid this distraction. I want us to know that those of you that want, you want them to go and bomb Musanana, bomb Basoro. We need money to do that. This is just barely 3 months. The government have make moves, have to go for negotiations, have to go to, have to make have to go for how do you say it? They have to make moves to get recognitions. It's not easy. You think it's easy? You just go to Putin office. You go and drop. This is my letter. I want you to support. You think it is easy? Go and do it. And I want every Biafran to know that nobody is more Biafra than the other. If you know how to go to Bin Laden, not by the Trump. If you can go to Trump to get his support for us, go and get it. It must not be Ngozi Orabweze. It must not be Simon Ekpa. You can do whatever you know to do. If you see when Prime Minister Simon Ekpa told our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I am bringing something to the table. You can bring. Did Nnamdi Kanu say no? I must be the one to no. Bring something to the table. If anybody say no, what you bring, we will not take it because you are not there yesterday. You were not there in the beginning. Then we will fight that person. I am one of those that is standing for Biafra. I'm not standing for whoever is leading or who want to lead or whoever want to be powerful.
Absolutely.
I'm standing for Biafra to come. Like PM said, even if it is a demon that will bring the Biafra, he wouldn't mind. I don't mind. Even if a person we know they see, we know they talk, we know they even stand up, go bring this Biafra, I go support you. You don't need to know me. I don't need to know you before. Now with the talk. That thing you know to bring Biafra, bring it. And we are calling people to join willingly. This is a free offer you can give to Biafra. Join in this media. We need you to dedicate your time. Come and support. You cannot always stay by the side and condemn us. Come and support us. Join the media. I greet you, Biafrans. Mazi Shooks, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. I appreciate it.
I greet you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kristen, you've been coming in and out, and we are almost rounding up before you came in. Let's allow you use your time, about 2 minutes to speak to us and round it up before we close. Kristen, are you there?
Yeah, bro. Choose. Hey, Mazi Ugo and Bramax. Udo know. Yeah, so it's been very difficult for me. So, but I don't know. I didn't follow much of the program. So, but anyway, since you are rounding up now, let me just I won't be able. I will not ask what actually was the topic or what you are deliberating on. But I mean, so you've been here, I suppose, a long time. Anyway, I just want to say that. A lot is going on. You know, I've been saying it many times, and for Biafrans, even if anybody who doesn't support the government, this current government led by Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, at least just at least you sit and watch, but don't become a hindrance or a nuisance or a disruptor. Don't do that, because that is not right. You know, we have to seize the moment and keep pushing. And if you watch keenly, like even yesterday and up until this morning, I was writing an article about what is happening in the world over, because these things, they have a way of affecting even the what you least expect. So, and it's happening. And then the Kanu told them that these things are going to be happening. It looks prophetic. Yes, it is prophetic because it's happening now. You know, the British government, they are crying as we speak. Even this morning, that Trump has stopped the weapon and ammunition, you know, being sent being sent to Ukraine. He has stopped it. So what happened is, today they are calling Trump an enemy. They are calling him all sorts of names. So who say God no day safe? Who say God no day? And I was telling a guy when I wrote an article this morning, I say, how do you feel now? This is what Biafrans have been going through for since the 1967 war, that millions of Biafrans were massacred, more or less actively participated by the British. Until this day, not just that it happened many decades ago, till this day, even as we speak, they are still working with the Fulani Islamic hijacked Nigerian system to continue to massacre Biafra and deprive them of freedom of absolutely nothing. How do you feel now? And it just gives me a kind of reminder that truly, God might, it takes time, but eventually it shows up for the oppressed people. I'm just looking at them, all their channels, all their whatever, they are just crying how Trump has turned out to become their enemy, because now they have to stand up and try to support Ukraine to survive. Okay, so how do you feel about that? That over 70 to 80 million people, you guys conspire to keep them perpetually in bondage, and you turn around and even so that is the so I lack words to really express everything that is happening, but they are just all prophetic, and we keep praying that this man whose hand God is using to turn things around and mix up stuff and create whatever you want to call it, let God continue to uphold him, because these are the enemy. I've said him severally. Yes, the enemies at home, okay, but there's the bigger, on the unseen hand that has continued to deprive Biafrans of freedom. I won't be able to go too much into it because your time is up now, but I don't know, maybe tomorrow or any other time, if I'm able to come in earlier, then we can talk more about it, because it affects you. You may not understand. One may not know how it affects the overall stuff going on, even in our quest for freedom. People may not understand it, but they are connected. Trust me, they are connected, because these people, they are sitting on it. They are sitting down and making sure that we don't get our freedom. These people, so you ask yourself, why is that? Well, it's coming back now to bite them in the butt. So thank you, my brother, and we'll see again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. It is the truth and nothing but the truth. Whatever they sow, they will reap. As they think they are just fighting against Biafra, the God of Biafra is fighting them. And as the world order is changing, it is going to change for our own good. That is why we have to position ourselves well. As the world order is changing, that is why when I see people fighting against the government of Biafra under Dr. Ngozi Oregweze, these are the real enemies of Biafra. The world is changing. In this new world order, in the order of Trump, the only thing we are supposed to do is to position ourselves well, so that when this breeze will blow, we will be on the positive side. And already the government is aligning themselves. Today, you are hearing of the opening of our head office in DC, where everything is happening. Washington, DC, that is where everybody is running to today. All the government of the world, that is where they go to make their plea. And today we have an office there already. Remember, on the 30th, the announcement has been made already. On the 30th, on the remembrance of our Heroes Day, that thing will be celebrated in our head office in Washington, D.C. The Deputy Prime Minister have already sent the information. It is one of the key things we are doing, positioning ourselves for the right place for the right time. And I believe on the 30th, Biafrans are going to flood that very place. You are going to see the visual. We are going to televise it, and you will see it, and you will understand that this government you are seeing that is just 3 months old have done more than you can ever imagine. It is a pity that some of us are focusing on the negative alone. You're only focusing on things that have not yet been done. Not things that will not be done, that have not yet been done, but you are not focusing on the great achievement that the government has been made within the space of 3 months. And as time goes on, more things are going to be unveiled. You'll be marveled how far the government have gone. My brother Akonyo Wetere, go on and give us your closing remark if you're still there. Akonyo Wetere, are you there?
I'm there. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you, Ogago, and also to my uncle Maswell and Uncle Christian. I greet all of you. You know, if you want to cut a big tree, our elderly people made us to know that if you keep the pace on making the cut every day, it will just take a little bit of time. The tree will fall. And me, I do not go to church any longer. I do not believe in so-called Christianity, but I believe in God, the creator of heaven and earth. Because the way the missionary personified it, drafted it and crafted it, that is not the way God is. So the picture, the narrative they pushed for us, that is what I reject. But I still believe in God. And I still believe that He sent down prophets, and I still listen to them. So a good number of prophets that I follow on my phone, they've given out some prophecies about what is playing out. They did not mention all this turbulence that we are witnessing today, but they did say that the new leader that will come, that will hate the struggle, will be more diplomatic than the past ones. That the way the past leaders carried that and pushed the struggle will not be the way he or she, according to the man of God, he or she will push for the struggle. And even on this month of March, one amongst them that I do listen to their prophecy did say that the struggle will jack up again in a more fierce form. So when I get to listen to all those things and add it up to what is playing out, I'll have my own takeaway that we are still on the right track. Tigbo Zogbo abụghị aka eji enwetachi ihe. It doesn't pay at all times. Just as the case study of Russia and Ukraine. Trump is trying to make his stand that had it been he was the one at the helm of affairs of US, that the war will not start. Talking of how to seize the fire or push for peace. That he would have nipped the war at the bud on time. So we have, like me, I do say, we have tried kitiki katakata. We have shouted. Now, the struggle, and Simon did talked about it, that after the redeclaration, that the front that we are going to face is on, we will face more on diplomatic approach and the delegitimization of Nigerian institution and Nigerian people. presence in our land. But as God may have it, he couldn't be there presently till the declaration. And had it been that we united, maybe anybody that was maybe his toes or her toe was stepped upon, maybe sit back, behave him or herself, they won't know what is going on. As some may say that all these things have been going on when Simon was much around, but Simon chose to douse the tension. But because of the covering is no longer there, the roof is no longer there, as they may say, everybody now decide to behave as he like or as she like. So I will talk to my fellow Biafrans that there's one thing that Ogugo said. He said that anything that will give you heart attack, anything that will prick your conscience, wherever they are preaching such, as if you call yourself a wise person, don't go there. Because we made that day when you're not for hope. Amuma, maybe go to that thing right from that day, the three mosquitoes busted out online and started talking about accountability. That was the day I unsubscribed on all their channel. And if I unsubscribe, I'll block you. I wouldn't want to by any means that your message should pop out because I don't care. And that is the best way. I mean that as Ada just talk rubbish now, everybody will unsubscribe. Whether she will come back to her senses, it will even help to bring her back quick and tame her. But because some people they like gossip, Nnamdi said it, Igbo. Gossip. Most of Igbo people like gossip carrying the for they are quite the chief Ije Bambo. If Rasri, all are turned Igbo ncha. So all ya cause because we like quite in the man or last carry on. That euphoria of foolishness, you will see it to be right. But if you do it, everybody just abandon you. You will turn around, you see nobody. If you get no one as well. So I'm going to go only question a common. I love media, Biafran media. What started? It was only Ada was Saga. At the time, everybody ruled that she should be left alone to deal with them. But I am surprised today that the people you stood against, you fought them like almost 2 to 3 months. All of a sudden, you make a U-turn. That is what Nigeria is doing. All the Igbo politicians, and now they said, go and serve Nigeria, come back in shame. Today, Oga Dekuyaka, or information. But all you have in the all the leaders in Africa. I'm going to you Akia water, Kochia. I must knew with baggages. Mboga mi hole munwe now. He did good baggages. Wow, this is helpless. Ndi kwesịrị ikujogo ha. Ebe ị na-anọ ikujogo. Ị nọrọzi in between, ha jidezie gị akala mkpụrụ amụ. Itisi mkpu ike, agbakpuo ya, agbapịa ya. Ha bụkwa na itisi mkpu ike, ọ lafụ gị ụfụ. So, ihe anyị ga-eme bụ anyị jisi ike n'eziokwu. Agaghị m asị gị, ihe a asị mmadụ ya jisi ike bụ ihe ọma ọ na-eme. Jisi ike in more of your way. Ije presenti ihe ile presentara anyị. Ọ ya akwụdo. Ọ ya anọgide. Otu onye tụọ asị. Asị bụ ọgbagide. Mistake asị na-eme bụ ọgbagide. Ọgbakwutekwa ebe eziokwu nọ. Ọgbakwutezi eziokwu asị ya. Ebe ka ihe ikwuru anakwa aka m nọkwa ebe a. Ọsịbazi ọkwa. Bọta asị ada agba ọsọ asị na anụ efu ebe. So unu continue. Ọ bụ ndị ama ma ọ bụ nnake m bụ onye mara ihe m na-achọ. Mgbe unu ji kwugide okwu a nwetasi efu ndị mara ihe ha na-achọ on a greater number. Mbọsị akọ ọlụla anyị ga-adị nso. But ọ bụrụ na miscreant and people of questionable character categorically the face of the struggle. We'll keep getting all these flaws. But when Namdi said, I'm looking for 100 men, he did not say it. It was immediately after his arrest, 2017, that he said, I'm looking for 100 men. Because when you back me, or for the clearer picture, because one day you will say the petitions, voice note, why a this shock, all this while. But being on you, most of those information are there. But when as they are trying to break your spirit, to prove to you that you are fighting a stupid cause, they will bring all the information, not just send it. With each other, get core evidence, they make it to break. So that is what we are seeing now. Maybe I don't believe that Simon will do so, because if Simon should write and send out such message, it then means that all the things the DOS said against Simon are true. And I don't see Simon being such stupid. I don't see Simon being so stupid, because he is the one that introduced that word or that sentence that we are not taking orders from a man in detention. So how will he make and approve of such statement and then goes back to say that we should take order from? That does not mean we will not take order from him. But I know who Simon is. He is not daft. Even though he's not daft. And moreover, ọkwa nwunye Simon ha kpọtara sị na Simon cannot make international call. Mgbe akparawala ajụ ya mgbe oge nkele kwuru na ya kwuru with Simon 30 minutes. Ọkwa the same woman ha kpọtara ka ọ bịa gbaa anyị ihu na kwuru na Simon cannot make international call. Kedizie ka Simon siri kpọzie ada ji sị na ihe ozi Simon ziri ya. Ozi nwa na ịchọkwa igosi. O kwuru ekwu ma ndị mmadụ adịghị ege mmadụ. Now when I he would drag the government down, do this, do that. But he's too small for Biafrans. The almighty DOS could not rubbish the struggle. But the dent is still there. Because had it been the tread with caution, there would be nothing like Nigeria today. And permit me to say this. This faction of Arewa said in a hatch of Nigeria ke. Ekala nokwala ndị Nigerian politician Kaleku that we are meeting with Tinubu. We even ate a pawpaw with Tinubu yesterday. He said when the pawpaw digests, we'll be releasing that. Oh, Makala Simon Apugo. So I'm not kata zipu their media aid. The check can you dahule or brono no kalako. I say hapuana Nihanyere or injection I barakala or maybe respire. And then we can say send the go kita ko ka udi ha mandela na tego na in good position in na tego. Hale push the go ka akobon he back I like ali. So ludo ga say hakobon so that ya election ya ga easy. But ujingaji iri tete konye ji aka. Asoro nya ma kwasa ahụ mara ko nwe ya. So ya bụ okwu ngekwu munne. Unu ncha bụ ndị anyị leso. Unu kudosie n'ikele eziokwu. Egego m your program. They do go platform all they use. If you go near network all them these days, or did they come bata na nke ya bata cha or get they kwere bata. So egego m no ndị leg nwa. So that is it. And the most of no kata ko nwa and they are possible. I say mo nwe nga nwe they are possible. Because nwoke amụ nwoke ya bụrụ nwoke. Okwu dey do go kwuru na ọ bụ na emecha na ya large ezu ike. Unu ncha nọta na good position. Kedu ihe gbasara uderela baba? Ị nọrọ ga bi na nweta akwụkwọ la arụ ọrụ. Ihe niile ezuru gị oke. Ebe la ekwu okwu ndị itiri la agbala anya sị gbagoro l'isi. Mere ndị ekwu okwu so dig one information kwubie. Because mgbe onye bu phone ye great. Kedu onye kala agụ akwụkwọ? School bụ nke la dakpọsị. Ebe nwa nọ na keji na ka ala akwụ 20,000. Ego ole kunu kwuru n'ụgwọ akwụkwọ n'ụwa that time. Everything are bastardized ya. Ha nọrọ na social media ka ọnụ. Valve sị na ya na-ala Biafra na 2014, 2024. Ọ ka na-ekwutekwa okwu ya na. Ọ na-azọ position now. Mana ọ na-akọ ndị Nigeria ọnụ zoo I'm coming 2024. 2024 agala on social media account. Abosisa some ihe Google kwuru ka mụnwa ihe a ka m mekwere mgbe uche mmefu nwa ha gbakarala tie even ma mgbe mmadụ kọlụrụ m attention sị m lee Simon onye be anyị eso m Simon because ihe a ka ndị DSL akọ online that time nọrọ but this time around that time achọghị m ịdị online this time around enweghị ebe nleje ọ dapụta na unu mepe m ga-apụta kwuo ka ọ dịrị m ugwu let them because ajụ ihe ahapụ ajụ ihe ọgba afọ bụrụ omenala ugwu not let them again chukwu nyere m aka m nọrọ in a good position I will open my own with information nji bịakwa so unu jisi ike anytime m nwere data because Nigeria now is a hell to live in is a hell as in onye nwa as a Nigerian adịm sure na iru eluigwe asị gị jebe ọkụ m ihe ekwu bụ a na-aba moto eje ka ọka iwere ụkwụ because already isi la hell abịa kedu difference between Nigeria and hell kedu ebe ị ga ka ebe ya tụgharị anya gị ga-esi na ịnọghị ọkụ mmụọ common ọgwụ malaria now inweghị ego many people anwụ n'ala anwụ because of malaria ihe other climate declare epidemic Nigeria ka ọ domicile every day ma approve billions of naira azụ ọgwụ malaria mana agaghị afụ ya common ọgwụ malaria glaasị m aha nọrọla akụ yawu onye ọpụtala akụ ọpatala akụ ihe sọrịa ịla akụ akwa ịla agwọ ọgwụ ịgwọbụrụ ọgwụ ka Tinubu nwụrụ ma ọ ka gọvanọ Soludo nwụrụ hapụ igbu nne gị idela akụ aṅụ paralisi lawa onye ọzọ were ndata energy nwere chanel lee ya misie from ebe ị nọ jee tọgbuo Soludo na gọọmenti haus ka ndị ahụ kpọpụtara gbasaa ọ bụrụ ngosi ka ị na-achọ hapụ ili ihe agọrọ ji jee gọba igbo because of na ili atakala ọ na-abụ ihe anya mmiri dị mma nọọ ọ ya adịchapụ mma na ịzọ na ino otu akara dị njọ ọ ya dị mma ha jisi nnọọ ike na ikwere ekwe mana si gwakwa ada ebe ahụ da sọsụ si nweta infọmeshọn ya jikwesị aịda na ọ ya akpọ na onwedego direct call ọ na-akpọ Simon ya kpọkwasị ya na ihe i kwuru na majority o sikwara na ndị ahụ na-eso ngozi ha kpọrọ USB chaja na anyị sị na da chaja kala chaja anyị mma la ebe ya kwụnyere ya ọkụ bụ ngozi la kọrentị nọ n'ọbụghị na Naijiria ka ọ kwụnyere ya na ọ kwụnyere ya n'ebe ọkụ na-adị lọkala chaja anyị ọfụma ya ma mee mgbapụta ọ na-aka anyị kwuru mụrụ ebe a ka nkwụ m nwa ọ bụrụ na ha mechaa disassociate ngozi ọ bụrụ na ngozi kọntinu lead USB m ga-asọpọtụ USB ha kpee ekpere ha hapụ ike ọnụ ha jee ọ bụzie na ngozi rere Simon ha jisizi ike je kpọpụta Simon o na-aka US kwugide ya nwa ya ma ejide Nnamdị na nga Nnamdị Simon abala n'ime na DOS ha je kpọpụta na Nnamdị na nga akụ nke ịkpọpụta ha akwụkwọ ahụ nwezigbo ihe ha na-ede no news gala Nigeria ha ebuo ya look at my brothers he used to pay me when ife okenye na-agwa ofe ọ na-adị ewe m iwe ife okenye na-agwa ofe mana ọ ya adịcha na mmanwụ unu jisi na ike Chukwu ya gbuo unu ume kwudonu n'eziokwu ayọ ka m egbusa m ịgbara ya unu ọgụgo ọgachus kwudonu n'eziokwu ga-edu anyị la hapụ hụrụ ha o ka ha jisi ike kụba asị ha lasị ha megide asị egburu ha ajụọ maka gbara sinima mmezu ọ ndị gbara Nnamdị Kalụ ọbụọ ha ọnụ ha jụọ ese ha nwekwe onye nyụrụ ọnwụ na-echikwuru onye ọbụla.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you for that very amazing conclusion. And let us hear, I think we got somebody who just came in now to Onyeka Furniture. Onyeka, please just use 1 or 2 minutes and talk to us because we have spent 4 hours here already. We are rounding up before you came in. So Onyeka, use 1 or 2 minutes and talk to us. Let's hear your views before we end it up. Are you there, Onyeka? Unmute yourself, Onyeka.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead, Onyeka. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? True survivor.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
And we go 247. I greet you from Biafrans.
Thank you.
We go 247. Remember the day I asked you whether Simon Ekpa is a human being or spirit. You say he's a human being. Could you remember that day? I'm calling from Biafra. Inside the Ihiara. People from Ihiara. You understand? No, ihe na-eme na social media. Anyị nwa bụ ndị nọ n'ala Igbo maka o si aga. Ịghọtago? So onye ọbụla pụtara na social media na-ekwu rubbish. Anyị ma nke bụ eziokwu mara nke bụ asị. How they surprise ya na ahụ ihe sede ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede na-akọ utu na samara pasent na message na-akọ rubbish ọ na-akọ na ike abụ. But ihe na-agba ndị Biafra bụ na anyị nwa anọ m ihe ara na ala Igbo. Anyị nwa afụgoro odosi anyị afụgodo ndị Hausa na ụta ọ bụ otu ka o bidoro. Ịghọtago? So on of France, you can say whatever she wants. But I don't want my baby belongs because yeah, mama, you go to primary school, but secondary school, still secondary school, where Bala University, where she has now secondary school for secondary year, she has the university. Or they are possible now, or they are possible here for government, kind of. And we know that the COS is doing a good work. So whatever she says is they've arrived before all of us know the truth. So no media warrior for the good work people are doing. So supporting the COS, the Deputy Prime Minister, Ogozora Beze. Don't forget all the propaganda they are bringing, all those nonsense. We know that someone else could say it. The message that delivered yesterday, I asked myself, can somebody say that after my vote, I cast my vote, someone else can say you needed about 20 million votes and you get over 15 million votes. And that declaration of Biafra in a Finland, somebody came and tell me that I should fall back in the OBT. It's not possible now. We are going forward, and we are not. So the issue I'm telling her that somebody to tell Ada and warn her. She warn one and say because you stop on that nonsense on ago. You know they quote nonsense. I am a KB so I am the instance of that nonsense so they go. Here, Biafra, anyone need to now, especially people in Anambra State. I don't make her an apple. I need to now forward. Can what up Biafra? You want to call rubbish? I am there. Rubbish can call. Prime Minister I know can never send that kind of message. Over to Muma, that's what I know on Igbo. Okay, you do stuff, it can never send that kind of message. Say I should fall back to Briggy. For what? From bringing to a government in a USB. Obatobia is the one that measures USB, you are USB Biafra United Government in Biafra. So why is this now that saying go back to a brigade? After Obatobia mentioned that we are USB. That means the declaration in the Finland is a fake. Now the declaration on the 9th of November is a fake. After I'm casting my vote, and then they will come out and tell all rubbish. But because ya krogu yango, I actually we ya krogu yango. The only thing that I'm going to Shineke Gosuno. Gosun, go to Porsche. I can remember the Bosen whether you can remember. Now you can say over to be Bosega Fena Libertraka or Humanity. It's yes, no, but Bosen Jogumako Conco. Also no Congo is serious non around. So Diko, Papa only know you know about discussion. But I'm on KB Zogu. My people here on KB Zogu. I'm how is on agent to Yahoo. And the agent to Yahoo did not get the message clear. Only cool electoral like. But I am my United Shop. So Tongo appears the COSC. She's on the right track. A woman that declared Biafra on 29th of November. Money can in Akoshamo. Odo Haga Finland had declared, I told them, baby, I will give her arrest. What happened? But the Prime Minister said, protect the mandate. That's the only way I stand. Protect the mandate. He has declared it and protect it. Now we are getting the conversation for international community. Somebody will not come and tell us rubbish. And we are not in support of all this nonsense. We are on the ground, Biafra land. I am not Biafra land. For somebody who is not abroad. I know Biafra land. I am a Kosa. So you have done them and I have today. I was subscribe on his platform because sometimes things name you feel that somebody is okay, forgive it's your sister, but somebody will keep maybe if okay, the money abaka, and then they bun and they get you but obey high career. We couldn't focus on preach the gospel like you cannot TV or say focus and preach the gospel. You want to go? I'm making no for no Snake goes on. I am a blind with our dismissal. If I was okay, I got an international passport or whatever, or any joy. On 30, I see Twitter now, we go foot up 240% na Twitter now, 30, they will neglect in the Biafra office in Washington. I will joy or easy. On the man and I say, because of woman, she got a career, say, all brown wine, Shiva, or them, yes, yeah, more them. You want to go? All brown wine, she near them, wine, she am one, yeah, them. Then I want to be to do. Because support on the government of Biafra, USB, support one year. How could you blood? I am a keeping Zuku. I have bombers. I am a struggle for right from time before somebody could be good. I know from this struggle for right from time. I am a keeping Zuku. So somebody will come out and send a damn message for who is the other. Whereby ex-minister, ex-wife of somebody cannot make any call outside the Finland. How can they go attack and begin to tell him that the kind of rubbish? It's not fair. Nobody will believe that message. That should wash himself. I know that it is similar. And let me tell you that in all the good time, let me use in tongue and can't eat it. But in go Jesus, that's why I made a whole job. I am an account power. No, to record. I had never record. I had a record. There's some good issue. I get to realize said the clear question. Then I know the Shineke go through no bad me because you don't want to support US one you may because support one year. Any encouragement. If a woman, you want to go. Oblo waga shiki head them my yasia, but hear them. I want to pray because many things, many people. My brother, my own brother, you who work. My own brother, so don't mama. He had I've been on we had a mama. My own brother, no mama. My own brother, no in this hand na bag here. What are you na bag? So be I say we will be kun. Actually can somebody somewhere begin to distract you now because then there are suspension na sakria na Biafra government. If you know that there was any provision, they could rubbish. I had the said here no the moving train. I so that's now you shouldn't go soon and one me.
You see, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that very amazing comment. You've done well. Thank you. And may Chukwu Biama continue to protect you, guide you, and secure you.
Yes.
You have been sacrificing. For every sacrifice we make, Chukwu Biama will reward. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much.
We go first. I greet you.
Yeah, he's on call. He's hearing you.
Okay,
my brother Freeman, you come late. We are closing before Freeman jumped in. Let's hear from Freeman before. I know maybe Matt is already. Let's hear from Freeman. Freeman, go ahead and give us a brief one.
Yes, thank you very much, Mazi Chooks, Mazi Ugo, and Okenwa, Maswell. I greet everybody. Greetings, Biafrans. Ekelele Moon. We are running out of time, but let me just chip in. Na unufun gafo na amorom Mike Oguru ezigbo Mike Oguru na ihe na news.
I'm getting already like this.
Diki na-enye ha ọnụ ihe this thing ji onye ha ọnụ owu. Even na some other platform, the mother akpọwala m sabotua, because na the way just support that eziokwu. Even abaram na program Humble Lion. I try to let them know, no, bro, like that. And they are the reason why. Keze by Nagaga Bikun. Where are we going? From beginning, where are we going? Okay, mana ọrụkwa n'ụta ka a ga-esi aga Biafra land amarọkwa m but o nwere one thing o nwere one thing o nwere one anọ mgbe Ada mere this program mana adị m sure ọ ga-apụta n'abalị a and aka m nwere m question m ga-ajụkwa ya ma m mbanye mana m ajụgodu Ada si anyị na-ekwubuola ihe a na ihe ahụhụ first time news a pụtara nke falling back and even na-ekwuola ya na cabinet amara m ma ọjọọ sịrị na-ekwu okwu a ka ọwụ nnọọ na ọ wee eziokwu. And again o nwere ihe na-agba mgharị na this thing ọ sị na amamọ sị na akpọrọ ya na phone na ọbata obi kpọrọ ya ka ọ na ọbata obi sendịrị ya voice mail ihe ahụ two different thing ọ suppose clarify right because anyị agaghị ekwu na ka maka even mo agaghị m ekwu maka nwa m nwaanyị wee ko nwa ya ikpechi gbagburu ịghọtala because Biafra for every one of us and ihe anyị na-achọ how we go home. So amụrụ m the reason why at this kind of time or Ada ga-eji bịa amụrụ ma message o wee eziokwu ka ọwa asị sọsọ ya nwa ga-akọwara anyị and not suppose ịpụta nye anyị the very fact anyị ga-eji ekwete ọ bụrụ na ọbata obi kpọrọ ya na call ọgwa obi kpọrọ ya na call ọ bụrụkwa na voice mail o play right this voice mail because amụrụ na Ada onye si na me if na ọbata obi pụtagodukwe na-aga back to government in exile in Kekere that she will never go
Freeman,
back to there.
Freeman, before you continue, when you started, and we have some questions, let me answer those questions before you now proceed.
Okay.
It's not a discussion na cabinet.
Yes, na message at
the message at the cabinet, so fall or back.
Yeah.
Or the game when another cabinet in on our own. It seems that they want another cabinet. I don't think not this very cabinet of the United States of Biafra called the Kumake.
Thank you very much.
I have not seen that message.
Thank you very much.
Or the same group on our support if I can. Or how we that they send. All information how don't have sent that time. They were the ones that sent the information at that time, which nobody believed.
Thank you very much.
It was never there was a game or anything such a thing. Maybe another cabinet in corner wrong, which is what you will ask her when you go to her.
Exactly.
Let her tell you which cabinet is that, and which occasion, on which day, on which program, and who was the one that we just presented here to the cabinet. Or the commission was presented that in the cabinet, and as I fall over or who.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another part of it again, you've been very, very close to issues of what is happening.
Exactly.
I don't expect you to ask such questions. You are the least person I expect to ask that question because I am on the protocols. We know Master Simon Ekpa. Master Simon Ekpa was a soldier, and he knows the protocol and procedure of sending message. There is a rule and order. Even if at all not to send the message, somebody or happen or what I see a protector the mandate. When somebody, a lawyer that is employed and who gonna represent the United States of Biafra, who have reached out to him once or twice.
Thank you.
So if there is such a heavy message that is coming, if I to fall back, this is the heaviest message he can be able to send. To fall back.
I'm the reason why I'm doing this question at this platform. Because I'm not on a platform again, and then the message I said to fall back were very, even young one we are disopposed, or no young web trosia, or gaha suppose circulate on air, or gasada play this voice to people because someone here again. Or suppose Ogaresia play this voice can do more because Adam on when you get agenti. Boy and here two more. That's why I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this question. And on a platform I can write question now because I'm on this platform where I'm getting this answer. Just like in Cambridge now, us new Kubolia inside. So all those things if you're not about with age and everything and the juggle and a struggle now.
Not only me, not in that cabinet. Sometimes I don't come to meetings. Sometimes I come late because of the location. Even why I fix the meeting, but look at who go here. Ugo is a constant person that attends all
That is why I'm doing all this question here, because I'm from Mazibu. I'm a non inside.
My brother, sorry, otu listen to me. Amaham na cabinet nke Adadora Mano. Now, you understand me?
Yes.
On a cabinet, anybody, on a cabinet to Zuno. So it could be that one.
So and the coup begin ambo,
their own cabinet.
How mad mean here?
Okay,
it's about you. In on a cabinet to Zuno.
I wouldn't cabinet, and on what the cabinet there, and what the cabinet, and what the cabinet no case no or times you were mana admin, one of the admin.
Maybe I want to go in a cabinet in go in daily discuss.
Exactly, and Baga Koraya, you got to go because I like Romotam, maybe in mother not because of her. Look, now that happen, and Biafra struggle or whatever. Oh, what me like, eh?
Iko to a gamonte. Na PM many video. Oto am not or video. Where say follow back biggie. All they are relevant. Because more than one I will not attack you. I will go and sleep.
Exactly.
So the important thing discuss whether they could anywhere and they could anywhere. All the important. I beg.
The thing about is just like going to Egypt or whatever. Only so I'm not why you put this kind of I couldn't the worst. Distraction in here the worst. Oh yeah, especially more. Me expect.
You get me Ghana program today. Just come on down. Oh no, you go because we get you don't know where to go more or block or completely. You come on down. You join this question. See the quick you want to have own opinion. No to ask it. I got you back. Hungry. And you can tell me sometimes it might be saying more na guafu more ni dufa. More hand do you go before the hood. When you feel like what it got you back. Now you ask people got you back on the money got you back. It got you back to that very place. After you the year, it got you back. That means you don't even know what you are doing. If I want to name a Biafra today, I brought because Mazi Simon Ebakuru, Mazi Nanikanu, Moma, Dr. Kuru. All because no ways if I had suppose he make a name.
Exactly.
And I have a equivalent Nekumaka no Dr. Muzio Makono Mazi Simon ever some got back to Nya, and I got Nyaga. Now to see one again I got yesterday. You cannot go back to yesterday, and I got Nyaga. And after going in the Biafra spend the flyer to Finland, declare one in our declaration. A quote from the 29th of November 2024 going forward, we are no longer in Briggy. We are now the United States of Biafra. And now you are telling, just like one of my brothers say here, now when I fall back, I got who was Rike. I got you back to Wazirike. Jayo was Rike. Then I be the again from Wazirike. There was here. About who we fall back. So my brother, your closing talk and let us round up.
Thank you very much. My closing talk, Biafrans, I normally say this. Now Biafrans, I will zoom waka. You got Biafrans, I would not Biafra Yarko Bidrota. Oh, Biafran, I would inside this Biafran struggle and let the truth stand. That's the only thing. And they are here no na USB. So my own thing when I can make here possible when I support our COS. Gotago enwe bọbụla o mebi ebe ọ na-aghọtaghị ihe na-eme na agwụ ya because ofu onye da-amụcha ihe so that can move on forward instead of going back to this government in exile. I have na government in exile, why have na government in exile. So we have to move forward. I move on forward. That's the only thing. Oh yeah, my own submission. Thank you very much, Mazichus, for giving me this.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, Freeman. Thank you, I appreciate it. So, my beloved brother Max, give us a closing remark as we shut the window. We have already exceeded. I can see my brother Ugo is almost running out of time already.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazu Chooks and Mazu Go and Freeman Iko Tonya Opugo. Freeman Iko Tonya Owenilulu ndị Igbo na-atụ asị na agwọ ofu onye hụrụ n'ime nrọ ya na weke. So Adadiora mma hụrụzi agwọ ọwụzie eke. So also ya hụrụ dị agwọ.
Ezigbo eke ọkwa eke ndị na-enu mmadụ.
Agwọ hụrụ n'ime nrọ mmụọ na-agwa ya ọpụta na-erosi that na ọwụ eke ga-eme ya agụ ọ ndị mmụọ ha na-ekwuru ya okwu. Well, Biafrans, you have seen exactly what is going on. If you have not been attacked in whatever that you are doing, know that what you are doing is not making sense. So it's not hitting the target. As long as it's hitting the target, then there will be what we call reverberation. You will feel it. You will definitely feel it because what you are fighting is not physical, it's spiritual. And that is how it is. The devil will never allow you to do it freely. That is what Biafra is. And the devil will continue to fight us until the day Biafra is finally, the sovereignty is restored and recognized worldwide. So be ready. Just like you had Azakas in the old, the likes of Azakas in the old, those that stood against our eternal leader, Colonel Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu. The same thing is what is coming now and what you are experiencing today. Do not back down. If there is what we call channel of communication, I said it here, was it yesterday? Maazị Simon Ekpa, my comrade who served in a different military, knows and understands what is called channel of communication and who to channel, say this and say this and say this and say this. That is how it is. Just like Mazichuk said, the lawyer is there. If there is anything, the legal representative of Simon Ekpa will always come out. If those people have not spoken, even when they speak, we have to verify whatever that they have said to us. Because Simon Ekpa has once said, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out right now and say, Mba, I am a swear. I am a swear. Oh, unu bikono, unu hafuno, can you just restructuring? Mba. Instead of a song, as simple as that, because Uboshani pa anabizu agebu onye no wori home mama no pania. I am telling you, Biafra is that innocent person. The day they are gathering, making a plan to destroy it, let me not be there. I won't be there. I will go to my father's land, father's house, and remain there and begin to watch what is going on. But my brothers and sisters, you cannot turn back and always stone at every dog that barks at you. If you continue to do that, your journey will be too far for you and you waste a lot of time getting there. I urge every one of you, search your heart. Search your heart. If you believe that what you are doing is spiritual, if you are representing the spirit of those that died fighting the same thing that we are fighting, my brothers and sisters, make sure that you are on the side of the people that are saying the truth, which is USB, presided over by, Dr. Ngasan Rabulis. I urge every one of you to keep doing what you are doing. Stay where you are and be responsible and responsive. Do not listen to the side talks. Side talks will come to dissuade us and to distract us. As for me, you are okay. I have taken my stand and I am not following Dr. Ngasan Rabese simply because for following sake. I am respecting the office that she is. Holding us at this moment. That's what I'm doing. And I urge you to do so. May God bless Mazen Nambekano. May God bless Simon Ekpa. May God bless men and women in my mother's ancestral land that are fighting and protecting it on daily basis. The people of Biafra themselves are saying, may Chukwu cannot continue to bless each and every one of you. From my own side, the little beautiful city of Bolagatanga in Upper East Region, Ghana. I bring you love and God's blessings. Thank you for having me, Mazuchis.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother Max. I appreciate you. Thank you for holding it on with us until we got to this stage. We have come to the end of the program. I appreciate my beloved brother Go247 who has given us a full time today. It is not easy spending all these hours together with us from beginning to the end. Thank you so much, my beloved brother Go247. Thank you for that time you have given and helping out to expatiate on this very informations. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you, secure you. I pray for all the Biafran people that are watching this program, wherever you are watching us from the east, west, north, and south, home and abroad. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every Biafran. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, in her new year. We pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to guide her, protect her, secure her, increase her, give her more long life in the land of the living. Make sure that she is prospered. In everything she lay her hand upon, it shall prosper. No evil shall come upon her. No evil shall come upon her. I pray for our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic Government in Exile, Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide and protect our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. No evil shall befall him. As we have seen that very soon he's going to join us. From the things I'm seeing recently, from the informations and things that I gathered recently, our Prime Minister is going to join us very soon. And no power will stop him. They will try to stop him, but they will never succeed. From all the revelations that is coming recently, there is every possibility that our Prime Minister is going to join us very soon. Anything that will stop him, Chukwu Okike Abiama will remove it from his way. We pray for our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandekano. We pray for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, for protection, for revelations. We pray that Mazen Nandekano will regain his freedom and also join us as soon as possible. Thank you so much for being part of this program. I appreciate you wherever you join us from. Stay safe and see you again on the next program. Thank you so much.
Natulaje bano mabuli vemelem. Otibe kwena tulane bovo. Imalugo no nugodo kokodo nyano be hule hule. Dani mo na tuli